They're not gonna
Wrap
see
it.
you
No.
pointing up. They're not gonna know what's up, Q.
Yeah, I know.
Well, I got the
that-
clip. I got the clip. I got the clip.
Hey, I could just post that later. Whatever. This is your host, Kazar Spell. The recording is now up. This is Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. We're going to start it. Let's go. That was a close one, huh, Maya?
Let's go.
Really?
Speed.
Too bad. I'm sorry. Oh wait, no, this is Maya. Sorry. Really? Too bad. I'm sorry I missed it.
Huh? Maya!
Wasn't that your Mia voice?
No, me. Oh, yep, that was. I got them confused. It's been a minute.
I better just start with
No.
M, don't they?
Yeah, they do. It's confusing. So what happened?
Well, I think I got a pretty good idea who did it. Now all I need is a motive and proof.
Wow, good going, Nick.
Under the initial trial system, tomorrow is the last day we have.
Initial trial? What's that?
That's the new court system they introduced 2 or 3 years ago. They had so many cases in the system that they decided to speed up the whole process.
So under that system, trials have to end in 3 days?
Yeah, pretty much. Also, yes, Mia is Mia because she's MIA.
It's MIA. Yeah. Okay.
But she was technically
Locked and
KI.
loaded. Thanks, bud.
She was technically KIA. Whatever.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Oof. Well, murdered in action.
There you go.
Anyway, well, we've no time to waste. All right. Anyone in here?
Mr. Wright, you did very well again today. Thank you.
Oh, thanks. Could you not look like you're about to burst into tears?
Wow, Nick. You must have really wowed him in there.
Let him have his emotions, Phoenix.
And you could wipe that grin off your face.
Hey, WP,
Wow,
only
he's-
1 day left.
Against emotions at all. All types of emotions.
Good gracious. Let's make it count.
Yeah. Though there's not really anything I could do to help.
Not really sure what I can do either.
Yeah, that's what you tell the client.
Useless.
Yeah.
Please, this is no laughing matter.
He is against all emotion. No sadness, no happiness.
No joy. No
Okay.
sorrow.
Could you tell me more about Miss Vasquez?
The producer? She's well respected in the industry. They say she's a genius.
A genius?
She's been at Global Studios for 5 years now. Right or wrong, nobody dares tell her different these days.
Why is that?
Ever since she came on board, we've had nothing but hits. Global Studios was on its knees, but she picked it up and made it shine. Oh, and
And what?
nothing. Forget it. I've only heard rumors, anyhow.
Yeah, why would we need information when we're, investigating?
It's
Ye-
just hearsay.
Can you tell me anything about Mr. Manila?
Oh, he used to be a minor straight-to-video director. But something in his work caught Vasquez's eye. She brought the Steel Samurai idea to him. Now everybody knows the name Sal Manella. I hear he's pretty much at her beck and call, though. Whenever she says jump, he asks how high, and all that.
I can imagine him being at her beck and call, though I can't imagine him jumping. Ouch!
Rude!
Bruh.
Damn!
Dang, Phoenix.
I was wondering about Mr. Hammer. He was a big star back in the day, right? But then he just dropped off the face of the earth.
Oh. Yeah, you're right. In fact, he was my role model when I started in this business. But he just stopped taking on big roles. That's when he began appearing in little productions at Global.
Could he do that? I was really looking forward to a sequel to Samurai Summer.
He just gave up being a star 5 years ago.
Right around the time Vasquez showed up.
Actually, now that I think about it, that was right when Miss Vasquez came to Global.
Damn.
Thanks for reading ahead, Q.
5 years ago.
That's when Vasquez showed up.
I love that I'm just
that's
like
good.
5 years ago, and then I run all the way to a studio.
Yeah. Okay, bye.
Yeah, no.
That's a face you want to greet you whenever you first come in. The old windbag sure is quiet today. You know, this place is really peaceful like this. Nick? I think your guard's down.
Quick,
Yeah. Take her out. Just tackle her.
Now's our chance. I bet we could even eat those donuts in the guard station if we wanted. You eat, you die. Woo, she's alive.
I was wondering about Dee Vasquez, the producer.
Oh, the studio bigwigs love her. So she always gets her way.
She seems bitter.
Do you not like the producer? Look, the studio's people don't want me talking about her. So sorry.
Can I ask you about Salmonella, the director?
Sal? He's soft, a pushover, does whatever Vasquez tells him to. She treats him like dirt, but I think he likes it. Huh? Why would anyone like being treated like dirt?
Maya?
Never seen the internet.
Maya, babe,
Maya,
don't.
Maya,
we're ending
we
this
don't have time.
conversation.
Slimmer child.
That doesn't make any sense, does it, Nick?
No, it doesn't, Maya.
We'll talk about it when you're older. When you're older.
About Mr. Hammer.
Ah! I heard about what you said today, cheeky whippersnapper. Poor old Hammer, you drag his star down from the sky and stomp on it. Calling him a criminal, a thief. I won't forget this.
Oh, she's really pissed this time.
Listen to me, whippersnapper. My poor old Hammer would never do such a thing. Why would he steal Powers' costume so he could sneak by me? He would never stoop so low.
Why would anyone want to
Impossible.
fight her?
Alright, bye.
Who would want to sneak by that?
Yeah, I know, right?
You just answered your own question, my dear.
Imagine why. Think back, Nick, to the day of the murder. Mr. Hammer put on the steel samurai costume. Then he left from here to go to the studio too?
Right.
But why? I wonder if someone called him, like the director or the producer? Are we ever gonna look at that monkey?
Nope. We're kind of done with it
Polly,
right
this
now.
is you.
Is me? Okay.
Yeah.
That's you. Hey, Nick, it's Miss Vasquez. Hello? H-E-L-L-O. H-E-L-L-O.
Maya, you should at least try to be polite.
No.
Watching the clouds.
That's all she had to say, apparently.
This was awesome.
She's great, yeah. Excuse me? Mr. Hammer came here on the day of the murder, and...
The mic didn't like that.
Oh, no.
I figured.
You may need to work on your mic's autofilter, because it does the same
Yeah.
thing to Max.
Yeah, so much. I'm, like, practically eating the microphone right now to keep it from doing it.
You didn't hear me. I'm watching the clouds. I'm not interested in talking to you.
Do something, Nick. She's really ticking me off.
Oh, dear. Hold on, I'm gonna try this one. It might be repeat dialogue, though.
Mr. Powers wasn't the killer. You don't have to cancel the Steel Samurai.
I think I'm tired of the Steel Samurai.
You did it. Nick, she did it. She's the killer. My Fey blood speaks to me. I know it. I know it.
Oh, dear. I was wondering if you could tell me about Mr. Manila.
If you must talk about that man, perhaps you could talk about it in the trailer? By yourselves?
Oh. Oh, dear.
You don't like him either. So we're going to talk about salmonella in here, right?
Yeah.
Wasn't the assistant cleaning up yesterday? Funny, it still seems pretty messy in here. Yeah, she's useless.
I guess she was still on a high from getting that rare card she needed. Oh, I guess we're not talking in here. This is where they had that meeting. There are documents and paper cups scattered around. I think we have to go... I think this was the last place we needed to go, so... Let's head to,
The monkey.
No.
Let's just be a warning, kids. Be careful when collecting trading cards. They're addictive.
I guess they're not filming today either. I did want to see them filming just one time.
There was a murder.
What would they film, Maya?
No,
Yeah, one of the actors
There was
is
a
dead.
murder. A man is dead.
dead. The other was in jail. What do you want? The bad guy's dead. The hero's in jail.
Yeah,
are they
what would
gonna
they be
do?
filming? This trial will be over and done by tomorrow. You can come see them film later.
I guess. That's where you found that bottle of sleeping pills, right?
Uh-huh.
I wonder if there are any clues lying around. Oh, that's you, Brad?
No touching. Oh, sorry, pal. Didn't mean to frighten you.
Didn't mean... I almost had a heart attack.
Yeah, touch everything.
Fingerprints everywhere. We already have to.
I guess that can be a little dramatic at times. Dramatique.
Dramatique.
Dramatique at times. I suppose it's the actor in me.
Dramatique indeed.
Ahem. Anyway, I'm here to examine the plate on the table.
Wait, are you looking for
Wait,
sleeping
are you-
pills?
Oh, whoops. Yeah, pal. Traces thereof.
So you're looking for traces of the sleeping pills. How?
For a thorough examination, I gotta take the plate back to the precinct. I have the capabilities to make a cursory examination right here.
That was too many syllables, I believe that man could say.
I just lick the plate and see if I'm tired.
I'm so hungry.
Our science guy gave me some testing solution. This reacts to the sleeping pills, see? If there are traces, it'll change color.
I think he'll just eat the bones.
Wow, neat. Well, Detective Gumshoe, what are you waiting for?
Now, everything in due time, pal.
Shika.
Well, the testing solution on the plate changed color, all right.
So the food on
So
this
the-
plate
oh.
had been laced with sleeping pills.
Looks like it.
And we're taking that back with us.
Yep,
Smile.
we keep the plate. Mine. How goes your
Call
investigation?
Tell you the truth, it's a real mess, pal.
Because I stole the plate, right?
Some people
Maya
think we
just
should
Maya's
Some
numbing
people
on the
think we should
bones.
pursue the case we already have against Powers. Some people think we should switch suspects.
What do you think, Detective Gumshoe?
Well, pal, I hate to admit it, but I'm not sure I buy the case against Mr. Powers anymore. I feel kind of bad for Mr. Edgeworth, though.
Don't.
Pie and poppycock.
Just don't.
How is Edgeworth doing, by the way? Edgeworth.
Mr. Edgeworth is out of control. He was in the waiting room and he crushed this paper cup with hot coffee in it.
Whoa.
Talk about birds, pal.
Wow, the fury of Edgeworth.
Yeah, crushing paper cups. Cups, bottles. Is there nothing he won't crush? Say, whatever happened with that empty bottle?
Oh, the bottle of sleeping pills?
No, the other one. I just, you know.
Wait, what other one?
No, it was okay.
Well, I got some good news for you about that. They found the victim, Jack Hammer's prints on the bottle.
Did they also find mine?
So that means...
Oddly, no.
I mean, I picked it up without gloves.
You just don't have fingerprints.
Yeah,
It's
but
never
it's-
explained.
Yeah, it sounds like the one who put Powers to sleep was none other than the victim.
So I was right! Man, I bluffed so hard during that.
You bluff so hard you accidentally guess the truth.
Okay, time to go to the dressing room. Oh god, you exist!
Hello. What are you doing here? Oh, I was just cleaning up the dressing room. I guess WP won't be using it anymore, so... What? Why? But WP's innocent. Yes, and I'm really grateful for all you've done. But... this week is the last episode of The Steel Samurai. What? Oh!
I was wondering if I could ask you about Mr. Hammer.
Yes?
On the day of the murder, he went to Studio 2.
Huh? I thought he went to Studio 1. He stole the Steel Samurai costume, too. What? Why would Mr. Hammer do something like that? Oh. I guess the rumor must be true then. The rumor?
A rumor.
Yeah.
Oh, real
Miss Vasquez, that producer, had some kind of hold on Hammer. She had some dirt on him. He'd do anything she said, apparently. Some dirt? What dirt?
You know, you find it on the ground.
I'm more a fan of clay myself.
Dirt, you know? Bad stuff. I know what dirt means. About 5 years ago, they were filming a movie starring Mr. Hammer.
That's about the time that Vasquez showed up.
They were using the new studio, Studio 2. Some sort of accident happened during filming. After that, they never used Studio 2 again. They left the film set the way it was, too.
The film set. Was that trailer part of the film set then?
What do you mean it's the last Steel Samurai? I know it's a shock, but nothing can be done to save it now. Whoever really did kill Mr. Hammer also signed the Steel Samurai's death warrant. No! Also, I heard that Global Studios is going to change its programming. They're not going to make kids shows anymore. But why? I don't know. It's sad, but that's what Global Studios decided.
Why aren't they going to make kid shows anymore?
The studio bigwigs don't want the Steel Samurai around anymore. They want to forget all this ever happened. They want it quiet, you understand? can they just do that? What about all the kids who love the Steel Samurai?
What about the adults?
What about the Maya? It's okay. I'm sure the kids will be fine.
What about the
What
spoiler?
about Cody and Penny?
Yeah.
They'll find a new hero to follow. No, that can't be true. If the program just ends, they'll be heartbroken for sure. Nick, say something.
Yeah. I think evidence rather than words is called for here. Here, take a look at this!
Monkey.
No, not the monkey.
And this is...
A fan collected all these photographs. The kids love the Steel Samurai. The show shouldn't be canceled just because some adults can save face. I think you would
Show
understand
shouldn't
that.
be canceled just because someone died.
Also, I love the idea of you can't cancel a show. It has one fan I have proof of. I would think you would understand better than anyone.
You're right. Okay. But what can I do?
Stand there, I guess.
Get a petition going.
Well, for starters, you could tell me something. Tell me what it is that Global Studios is so intent on hiding. Tell me about this accident 5 years ago. This is stuff that Gumshoe could say.
Okay.
Yeah, but Gumshoe doesn't have a copy of that Path to Victory, or Path to Glory.
Yeah, but we could shove it in his face. I mean, let's be real. He does know someone who's very interested in that show. Could you tell us what happened 5 years ago, the time that Vasquez showed up?
I can tell you what I've heard. Apparently 5 years ago, someone died, and it was Hammer's fault. Someone died? You literally, this happens every time.
I know, right?
It was an accident, of course. Anyway, the producer, Miss Vasquez, managed to hush it up.
And that's
And that's the dirt. Oh, wait, sorry. That was you.
I'm watching you, Penny.
And that's why Mr. Hammer would do anything Miss Vasquez asked him to do. But it was an accident, right? Why didn't they just make it public? Well, you know, Mr. Hammer was a big star back then. They were afraid about what would happen to his career if word got out. I see. You know, who knows more about this? Miss Oldbag. She was here at the studios back then, you know?
Thanks. We'll try asking her, unfortunately. If she'll talk.
Oh, she'll talk. Maybe not about what you want her to talk about, but she'll talk.
Bye! A lot of these don't have any good vibes. It's just, woo!
What, you're still slinking around? If you like the place so much, why don't you take over for me?
I'm so glad that Folly's here. Because if it, just means Max is gonna get less lines in the future and not have to do 90% of the people.
The old windbag doesn't look so good. Everybody's doing their darndest to forget Hammer. Who do they think made Global Studios what it is today? Hammer. It's all due to Hammer. She's starting to froth at the mouth, Nick.
Is she dying?
Yes.
Maybe we should put her down.
Oh no.
5 years ago. That's around the time that Vasquez showed up. I wanted to talk to you about 5 years ago.
Don't forget to press tab.
Who told? Who did you hear that from?
Huh?
Nichols.
Nichols?
Nichols, Nick. Penny Nichols. The assistant we talked to?
Never heard of her. Oh, right. Anyway, we heard about the accident. It was during filming with Jack Hammer. He killed a man, didn't he?
Whippersnappers! Trudging up dirt on someone's past like that, and the departed, no less. I suppose you think this is fun.
It is a game. I'm just doing my job to protect Mr. Powers.
And you claim that Hammer stole Powers' costume. You expect me to believe that rubbish? But do you have some kind of proof?
Proof that Hammer stole Powers' costume.
To
Tab.
tell the truth, I don't think we do. Oh, other than the, yeah, maybe that.
Oh, we do.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Miss Oldbag, but I do have proof. I can prove that Mr. Hammer stole Mr. Powers' costume with these sleeping pills. And then I just hit her with it. Here's my proof.
What? What's a little empty bottle supposed to prove?
It's a bottle that used to contain sleeping pills. I mean, it's pretty empty. With Mr. Hammer's fingerprints on it.
What does that prove? I'm sure old Hammer had some sleepless nights.
Why would he bring the medicine to the studio?
Where's your proof that he used those pills on Powers?
The plate.
Hit her with the bones. Mr. Powers ate a T-bone steak for lunch, right?
Well, yes. So?
This is the plate that he used to eat that steak.
So
Is this-
stuff on it.
Yep.
Does this plate taste like sleeping pills to you?
Gumshoe's just passed out in the dressing room. He'll tell you. There are traces of sleeping pill powder on the plate.
I see. Poor, poor Hammer. You did wrong, Hammer. It's your soul. Miss Oldback?
She's not mad, just disappointed.
Oh, okay, you win. I'll talk.
The sad music is playing.
I'm tired, see? Tired of holding it all in.
Miss Oldbag.
You're right. 5 years ago, there was an accident. A fatal accident.
That's around the time that Vasquez showed up.
What's worse, a paparazzi took a photo of it. That photo, well, it caused quite a stir. And guess who made it all better? Vasquez. And she has ties to the mafia.
Whoa.
She silenced that paparazzi.
Now he's sleeping with the fishes.
That was the beginning. After that, she became a force to be reckoned with here at the studio. I see. But you have to understand. Poor old Hammer never meant any harm to anyone. Miss Oldbag. Hold on a minute. Poor Miss Oldbag. Do not pity her. Here, take this.
A photograph? Wait a second.
This is the picture.
Is this the trailer in Studio 2?
Hammer was supposed to fight with the bad guy on the top of those stairs there. He pushed the other actor and the man fell onto the flower box fence.
I want to know who
How the
took
fuck
that
was he get
photo.
this
They would have to,
angle?
like, do a slide. They would have to be, like, close to the ground.
Mm-hmm.
I figured they'd be like crawling army
was a
style to
child.
try to.
Just
they'd
in
be
a
crawling
ghillie
army
suit.
style. Yeah.
Tennis? Well, yeah.
Gosh, that hurt.
Look, it was for a movie, okay? How did you get this?
It was a long time ago. I don't feel much like talking about it.
I want to talk about it because this...
He probably throttled the paparazzi that had the.
She was the mafia ties all along.
Oh God!
No. She just grabbed him while he was retreating.
No. I want to see. Oldback like as a mafia person in her old days. I understand.
She would make a good enforcer.
All right, time to take this. Who wants to guess what we do with this photo?
Vasquez.
Dumb.
No, Vasquez.
The smartest thing you could possibly do with it.
Show it to the person involved.
Come on, Phoenix.
This
I
worked
thought
so
you
well for
learned.
us before.
She's not even looking.
Oh.
Yeah, it ate your word again. What?
Sorry. Where did you get that?
Well,
Old bag.
old?
She means the security lady, Miss Oldbag, Nick.
Never heard of her. Anyway, Miss Vasquez. You hid this incident from the press, didn't you? And you used it to control Mr. Hammer.
Wind. Gosh dang.
It only said wind.
Wind.
Yeah, I just heard
Wind, wind, wind.
Whoosh.
Huh?
It's gotten stronger, don't you think? The wind. Your conversation interests me. Let's talk about it more inside the trailer.
It's
I don't-
definitely not a trap.
Nick, she went inside the trailer. He can see. He has eyes.
We're gonna die!
Maya.
Yeah, we aren't seeing any animations or anything, so we don't know.
Yeah.
You came in the trailer I just invited you to.
Yeah.
Well then, what was that you were talking about?
Why is she so eager to talk all of a sudden? Miss Vasquez.
You came. I didn't think you'd be that stupid.
Yeah, I know, right?
Exactly.
Pulls out a
She's
gun.
got people lined up outside. They're straightening out that pole so that she can get him again.
You're close, Brad.
You were using that accident. You were blackmailing Mr. Hammer so you could control him, weren't you? I love that I'm just saying this without being in court.
Let's just accuse her. Left and right.
Also, I love that Gumshoe's probably still in the room over there. No, wait, he passed out from eating the sleeping. Damn it.
That's right.
He licked another one of the plates and there was something worse
I
on
gotta
it.
check this one too. Oh.
You got salmonella.
Oh, God.
And not the guy
It's like
this time.
prion disease.
Okay. That's why he was doing kids shows for petty change.
So I'm a blackmailer now?
Yes.
Well, that's what it was, wasn't it? I mean, sure, it was an accident. But you used it to drag Mr. Hammer down from his rightful place as a star.
Oh. I haven't pulled anyone down from anywhere. Mr. Hammer's career went sour of its own accord.
But, you were the cause. You pressured him. And to think it was just an accident.
Excuse me? What is this all about? You keep saying accident, accident? How are you so sure?
What do you mean?
Must I spell everything out for you? Think, what would it be if it wasn't an accident?
And purpose. No.
Murder?
No way. You mean Mr. Hammer did it on purpose?
That is what I mean.
Where's your proof? Can you prove it?
Just think. Would he have let me run his life for 5 years over a mere accident?
Yeah, probably.
And I ran him hard, believe you me.
Security lady said it was an accident.
Oh, well, she was a big fan of hammers, you see. She jumped on the reporter who brought that photo into the studio.
Called it.
I just want to imagine like old bag just jumping on top of a man, clawing him like a cat.
She wrenched it out of his hands, she did. Gave him a few bruises, too.
So that's why she had the photo.
She's an old fool. Of course, all the reporter would need is the negatives. He could have made a copy. But he didn't. The only copy of that photo is the one you hold.
Don't let her have it. Nope.
Give it to me. Now.
What? This is valuable evidence.
Boys.
Oh, where did they come from?
Where
Where were they hiding?
You were close, Brad.
Where were they hiding?
You know, in the under the table.
All of them were like holding on to the back of that whiteboard for their dear
I'm
lives.
pretty sure they were outside the door.
By his pitbull here.
Mr. Worldwide? Pauline, I would say brain cell right there.
Who are they?
Professionals.
They have 0 animation.
Professional what?
They're good at erasing various things.
Thank God they're here. There's a whiteboard right back there. It's been up there for days.
been driving me
The show's not even
nuts.
gonna go anymore. Doesn't need to be there.
Penny was supposed to clean that.
I know, but these are the professionals. Also, who?
What do you think? Would you like to be erased?
What?
The trial ends tomorrow? How unfortunate. It's a shame you'll have to miss it.
Tell me why. Sorry, you want this photograph so badly? Well, I'll eat it! Okay. This is Mr. Hammers' dirt, no? Why should D. Vasquez care about it at all?
I'm sure you'll have plenty of time to think about that where you're going. So long, friends. Boys, a race away.
Oh,
Yeah, we
That's
just
it?
did
Oh,
Thanks, Maya.
I heard everything, pal. D. Vasquez! You're coming down to the precinct with me now.
I love that
Well,
Gumshoe
not
is someone.
Gumshoe.
From the Wild West.
Okay, be real. Who thinks Gumshoe could take on 4 Yakuza?
I don't
I
know.
believe it.
Yeah, he's like outnumbered, but like maybe he could take that at least 2. Maybe.
I just-
you forget he has main character hair.
True.
You also forget, he's... Look, there's gotta be an equivalent exchange. He's real dumb.
So he's really strong.
He has to be good at something.
So he's the himbo.
No brains, only brawn.
I just want to
So
see
he's the
him
himbo.
pick up Vasquez and all 4 Yakuza and stuff them in the same police car and just go like, that did it.
He's just gonna stuff him in your inventory for your evidence. Just,
Oh
like,
no, he's putting
complete
them in the
everything.
tab?
Putting them in the tab.
He's just gonna tab.
Put them in the
He has,
court
his,
record.
he has his own inventory.
Imaginary technique. Tab.
Not bad. Very well. It appears this contest will be decided tomorrow then, in court. I'll be looking forward to it.
I love that she just gives up.
Yeah.
She's like, oh,
The
okay.
crime has not yet been committed, so she can't be charged for it.
Hey, you okay, pal?
Yeah, what's stopping them from erasing him as well? Well, he's Gumshoe.
Yeah. But
It's
also,
Gumshoe.
like, isn't there still, like, the intention?
Do you
Like,
know how
isn't
hard
that
it is to
also
get
illegal?
off your shoe?
Yeah, attempted murder.
Brad?
Brad.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, I was a little late with my entrance.
It's okay, you
So
ate
you were
sleeping
trying to
pills.
pull a Shrek.
I don't get many chances to practice that sort of thing.
Detective Gumshoe. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I was really scared.
Don't mention it, pal. Just doing my job.
Poorly, but you're doing it.
No, he saved our lives.
I mean,
Yeah, imagine if he was just 30 seconds slower.
Or 30 seconds faster. Detective Gumshoe?
sorry, it's just... I've wanted to say that line ever since I became a detective.
Just doing
Bruh.
my job.
Checks off the bucket list, quits and chooses another profession.
Okay, I've got one more job to do today. I'm sure we'll run into each other again soon. I'm sure someone else will die and you'll...
I gotta make sure my boys can handle those other boys down at the precinct. Well, Nick. Looks like we're getting close to the bottom of this.
And who's at the bottom? D. Vasquez.
Pardon me.
They still didn't clean off the board.
Well,
It's
look,
still there.
Okay.
it's so
That
hard to
board's never
find good
getting
help.
cleaned.
If only there was like some like female assistant that did anything in this game. I mean, like
Gave you information literally every other character could have probably given you.
Seriously, the best part of the last investigation was, oh god, I forgot you existed.
I mean, if she wasn't there, did that really add anything?
Are you saying that we need to get the eraser guys on her?
Yeah.
I did not realize that this would be happening so soon. I left briefly.
Why?
I got one more thing to say. I can imagine that Penny Nichols was important to get the information out of Old Bag. Otherwise, Old Bag would have been clammed up forever.
But again, Gumshoe could have given that info because Gumshoe would have been looking into this case and Edgeworth could have said something about 5 years ago to him.
Fair enough.
Like, all of that information was, like, it's just, she wasn't needed. She could have been erased by the Yakuza.
Oh my goodness.
All right, Mr. Judge, the floor is yours.
Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers.
Prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
The defense is ready!
You just clipped.
Today will be the final day of this trial. I hope both the prosecution and the defense will be able to present decisive evidence. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. Your opening statement.
In yesterday's session, the defense presented us with a new theory for this case. He claims that the scene of the crime was in fact Studio 2.
'Cause it was.
Today, I will call on people present in Studio 2 trailer that day. From their testimonies, the truth will become clear.
Very well.
Edgeworth seems a bit on edge today.
It
The joke was
clipped on
so bad,
Edge.
it clipped out Edge.
It clipped it out.
It clipped? Really?
Yeah, it didn't say the second
Edgeworth
Edge.
seems so... Today.
Oh no. I think
It'll
it, I
probably come
think.
through on your stream, though.
Hey, those watching the stream, did you guys hear me say Edge, or did it clip for you guys too? I need to know if I'm peeking the mic. But anyway, Isaac.
You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth.
The prosecution calls Miss D. Vasquez to the stand. Miss D. Vasquez is a producer who was present in the Studio 2 trailer that day.
Okay, so apparently it's hearing. Wait, why aren't we calling Sal first? Then again, that's probably for the best.
I would prefer not to see him anymore.
Fair enough.
Will the witness state her name and occupation?
D. Vasquez. I'm a producer for Global Studios.
On the day of the murder, you were in the trailer in Studio 2.
As everyone here knows, yes? I dislike needless banter. If you must pontificate, do it when I'm not here.
He thought he finally had a normal one, didn't he?
Yeah.
I kind of feel bad for Edgeworth with these witnesses lately. They're just, it's like, we
Just
all,
knock-
can you
Just
just
smacking him
get
down.
normal, please?
knocking it out of the park there,
It's
Edgeworth.
Edward's
Good job.
karma for doing updated autopsy reports and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very well, Miss Vasquez. Please give the court your testimony concerning the day of the murder.
Nick, I know she did it. Make her pay.
Right. If she's guilty, I'll catch her with her pants down, so to
Whoa.
speak. I didn't know it was that kind of court.
None of that.
Don't say that one out loud.
I'm wearing a dress.
Well, Edgeworth will pull his pants down first.
I entered the trailer, a little bit before noon. The meeting began at 12 sharp. It ended at 4. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. At 2:30, we took a 15-minute break in the meeting. Sal and I ate T-bone steaks on the table in front of the trailer. We found Hammer's body later when we all went to Studio 1. That's all.
I have a question about one part of your testimony. You were fatigued, so you had Sal take you.
The van.
Mm-hmm.
There's a van at Studio 2. I had him take me in that. I thought he carried her, to be honest. I thought it might be risky to walk, what with that monkey's head toppling over.
The van.
But the head,
I see.
the head would block the van's path.
Very well.
It jumped
Mr.
over
Wright,
it.
Your cross-examination.
This is the final battle, Nick. Let's do it.
The final battle.
Ba-da-da-na.
Do I need to read these again?
No. Now we determine, and if we press or present, then we speak.
Yeah,
Now
we
we
don't
just-
read green text. Only
Now
white
we
text.
think, what do we want? What do you guys think was awkward? Personally, I was looking at 8 T-bone steaks in front of the table, but we didn't have, we don't have her plate.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's the time on the monkey's head again?
Oh.
Just real quick. Okay. I just want to make a mental note of that.
Okay. Think we should just start pressing?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Can't hurt.
By yourself?
Yeah.
And you didn't stop in at the employee area?
No.
Okay, that's getting kind of funny. I just heard yeah and no.
Yeah.
It's the same.
Are you always this terse?
Yes.
Okay, that worked out better. Oh dear.
Yeah.
Did no one leave during the meeting?
No.
Come on, let's talk a little bit more about that.
The witness did not come here to engage in idle conversation. Stop interrupting the testimony.
But that's what I
She
do.
back talked to me about that. I'm not gonna be the only one.
The same could be said to you, Mr. Edgeworth.
God damn it!
And
And please stop banging on your little desk. It hurts my ears.
And when exactly was that?
I've forgotten.
Maybe you could try remembering?
No.
The meeting ended at 4 and the rehearsal was scheduled for 5. I would think it was between those times.
You would think. With your brain. Come on, all you did was state the obvious, Edgeworth. Hold on. You had Sal take you? What does that mean?
You just clarified.
I know.
It means what I just said. I had Sal take me in the Studio 2 van.
Oh, alright. And what were you doing during that time?
Don't hit your desk. It irritates me.
Keep hitting the desk. Hit it more.
Mr. Wright? Oops.
It was a 15-minute break. Sorry, I'm lagging.
No. Everyone was lagging. My internet was acting up again.
Okie dokie.
Do you have someone who can verify this?
Sal.
No, I mean someone else?
One person is enough.
If she committed murder during that break, she wouldn't have had time to eat a T-bone steak. If I had some evidence that proves she didn't eat that steak...
Oh, wait. Don't
Like
we?
anything?
I kind of wish she'd said a little more.
It's hard. I think she's pretty used to being the boss. But I'm sure you'll find some kind of contradiction in what she said. Somewhere.
Okay, repeating.
Okay, so what do we have that proves she didn't eat the steak?
Didn't Sal say he ate 2?
Well, we'd need evidence of him saying that.
Right.
We have our lawyer badge.
The only thing coming to my mind is kind of stupid, but present the plate against that? I don't know.
The monkey head.
Like, definitely drop a save here.
Yeah.
But right now, the only thing my brain is thinking is present the T-bone steak plate against.
Yeah, there
Where
weren't
she
any
said she ate steak.
bones.
Yeah.
There weren't any bones on the plates that were
But
left,
it's-
so unless Sal ate all the bones.
Gosh.
Well, we got no music, so we did it.
Holy hell, I was right.
Ha! As I thought. You claim you ate a T-bone steak, but I say you did not.
What's this now, Mr. Wright?
Look at this.
It's a plate?
Now lick it, Your Honor. I mean,
No.
okay. This employee was
Okay,
on the
Mr. Wright.
table. This plate was on the table in the employee area. As you can see, a large bone has been left behind.
Mr. Wright, need I remind you it was a T-bone steak?
Exactly my point. Remember, if you will, Miss Vasquez and Mr. Manila ate at a table outside the trailer. Yet there were no bones left on the plates. The plates were bare. Miss Vasquez, tell me how a person can eat a T-bone steak and not leave the bone.
Carefully.
Sal.
You ate the bone.
Can I have a boneless steak?
Well, it wouldn't be a
Yeah,
T-bone
Boneless
then.
T-bone steak. Yep, that's exactly it.
You didn't eat any steak during the break. You took your steak and threw it somewhere, like that incinerator. There's also the complete evidence that they just threw the bones, and only the bones, in the incinerator.
True.
I see. Then what was Miss Vasquez doing during her break?
Murder. Isn't it obvious, Your Honor? Picking on Salmon. No, meeting the steel.
Forcing him to eat the bones whole.
She was meeting with the Steel Samurai.
Order! Are you saying?
Yes, Your Honor. As Miss Vasquez left the trailer to eat her steak, she ran into the Steel Samurai. And then you did it. You killed him with your own hands.
Mr. Wright. Isn't that a little presumptuous?
You're damn right it is.
What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, right?
Claim what he wants. You say I did it?
Yeah.
Fascinating. And here I was worrying that today would be as boring as all the rest. Very well. Let us have a battle of wits, you and I.
You're gonna lose.
Nick, you're gonna need it.
Rude. Whose side are you on?
Battle of wits with Phoenix Wright. You're coming out on top, buddy. I'm sorry.
Let's see. What was that murder weapon again? Oh yes, the samurai spear.
Yeah.
She used her, pokey cigarette thing.
Oh god. Have you seen the hole? It's like
geez.
Oh wait, do we even have a photo of that?
I think we do.
No, we don't have a
think we have
photo
a
of
video.
like the
No.
giant skewer
No.
hole.
Yeah.
I am, as you can see, a woman of petite stature.
Look, I can very much see that. No.
That can call guys out of thin air.
Yeah.
How could I possibly use that heavy spear as a weapon? This is a
Ooh.
very girl boss of her.
It's not impossible.
Wait, did you?
Yeah, I did that on purpose.
Well, maybe it's not impossible, but...
Silence. I'm speaking. The victim was stabbed through the chest from the front, yes? I believe this would indicate that the victim was aware of the killer's presence. Now, the steel samurai costume is quite light and mobile.
I would never believe that.
Compared to the victim, I am weaker and slower.
I don't know that. Like, guys, do you see this and look? Oh, look how light and mobile that is.
Yeah.
Just look kind of heavy.
Full visibility.
I couldn't possibly win such a fight. Not to mention, there is proof I did not have the spear. The photograph of the steel samurai shows that the victim himself was holding it. She could have snatched it off him. Or do you mean to suggest that I could have wrested it away from him? Oh, okay.
Yeah, take that, right? If you still think she did it, show us proof.
Silence, she's talking. I'd love if he threw that back at him. Take that, right?
This is a-
Silence, she's talking.
This is an A and B conversation. You can see your way out. Look at the data we have on that samurai spear in the court record. You can do that by pressing tab.
Damn it!
Isn't there something in there that gets to you?
Something
Something
odd
about the
samurai?
samurai spear. Oh, sorry.
I'm watching you, Maya. Wait!
Something the matter, Mr. Wright.
Sorry, Your Honor. I'd like to take back my previous claim.
Very well. I won't hold you to your claim. I'm afraid I will have to penalize you.
Damn it.
Dang.
What's this? You're taking back your claim?
I'm takesy-backsying. I want to consider whether the witness could have used a samurai spear or not. However, that has no bearing on this case.
Meaning?
The samurai spear was not the murder weapon.
God. What?
What is the meaning of this? The spear was found lying next to the victim's body.
I have proof. I can prove that the samurai spear was not used as the murder weapon.
If you can, I will penalize you. Wrong, Mr. Wright.
But I haven't said anything yet.
I know you well enough by now to know when you're going to present the wrong evidence.
Oh, I thought for sure that was the correct one.
It had to be.
I can
Yeah, I
sense
thought it would
too. With my fey blood.
Okay, so I picked the wrong evidence. With all the sensing. Right, okay, here's the real evidence.
I think they want you to present the samurai spear to say it was broken, that's why it couldn't be the weapon.
Yeah, that's fair. I present my proof! The so-called murder weapon.
But that is the murder weapon.
Not so fast. Remember that this spear broke during the morning action scene run-through? But someone fixed the spear. It was the security lady. She fixed it with duct tape. Now tell me, how is it possible for someone to stab a man who is wearing a thick costume with this through the chest?
Order! Order!
Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? Think about what you're...
Sorry. I'm the one testifying here, and I will be heard. Are you quite sane?
No,
Are you even aware of what you're saying?
no.
If the samurai spear was not the murder weapon, then pray tell what was. How was Hammer killed?
Hammer time.
Hammer
Well,
time.
Mr. Wright, can you tell us what weapon was used to kill Mr. Hammer?
Would I make a claim like that if I couldn't tell you what the weapon was?
I'm afraid your confidence could sometimes be unfounded, Mr. Wright. Very well, let's see this murder weapon then.
Now it's just... Look at this photograph.
This is the music reference stream.
It's a different murder.
Just kidding, 2 murders.
What is this? Why, that's Jack Hammer standing at the top of the stairs. Order! Order! If I cannot have order, this trial will be suspended. Mr. Wright? What is this all about?
This photograph is from 5 years ago, about the time that Vasquez showed up. There was an unfortunate accident at Global Studios. This is a photo of that very accident. Not a word of this was leaked to the outside. By the way, it feels like the cornered music should have been playing by now. It was kept close secret at the studios.
What does this have to do with the current case?
Mr. Edgeworth. You still can't see it? See the fallen man in this photo. See how the fence post pierced him through the chest.
What What? Are you saying?
Yes! What happened 5 years ago, about the time... I'll stop. Has happened again!
Mr. Wright, continue.
Was gonna! It's 2:30 p.m. on the day of the murder. Miss D. Vasquez meets Jack Hammer outside the Studio 2 trailer. Then she did it. She pushed Mr. Hammer off the stairs onto the fence. Just like Mr. Hammer had himself done 5 years ago about the time that Vasquez showed up, though whether she did it on purpose or by accident, I cannot say!
Breathe. In other words, the victim, Mr. Hammer, he died the same way that he caused another man to die. 5 years ago, when Miss Vasquez appeared.
Exactly! Ironic, isn't it? Isn't it ironic? Don't you say?
Don't you think? A little too
Uh-huh.
ironic.
Very ironic, Mr. Wright.
Ironic.
I could use a man like you on my script writing staff.
I bet you would!
Mr. Wright. Let's say, for the sake of argument, that Hammer died at the trailer, as you say. Yet the body was found at Studio 1, was it not? And in the evil magistrate's costume, no less. Are you then claiming that I carried the body to Studio 1 and returned to the trailer, all in the space of a 15-minute break? How could I have disposed of the body?
The break in the meeting at the trailer lasted 15 minutes, from 2:30 to 2:45. Could Jack Hammer have been pushed off the stairs to his death, then carried to Studio 1 and placed inside his costume? There wasn't enough time.
Indeed. Well, Mr. Wright, how could she have dealt with the body?
I bet she could move it.
No,
She
no.
literally called those guys out of thin air.
It's the...
Where's her
Okay, so the first one is she couldn't have done it. The second one is she could have done it. The third one is she could have done it, but not under her own power.
She literally has Mr. Worldwide on her side.
What if she had another way to carry the body other than her own small, weak hands?
For instance?
Actually, for that matter, there was no need for her to do the deed in 15 minutes. And there was a way for you to carry that body.
Interesting. Let's hear it then.
Mr. Wright? Please, show us how she carried the body.
I'm gonna hit you with a bus. You carried the body to Studio 1, and you used the studio van to do it. Recall your testimony.
Oh, there was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. There was a van there, right? Had Sal drive me.
You used the van to carry the body to Studio 1. Then, before everyone else got there, you put the body into the magistrate costume, stripped him down naked, and put it on.
Oh my goodness.
Hold on, Wright.
No, I'm not too saucy for the court.
Don't forget, it was Salmonella that drove the van. Are you suggesting that Mr. Manella was a conspirator?
Probably.
Yes!
Look at him.
The body had
He
to be
likes to be
placed in the
treated like
van.
dirt.
Sorry, what?
He likes to be treated like dirt.
I know, right? The body had to be placed in the van and put in the costume. There's no way Miss Vasquez could have done all that alone. She's just a... Anyway.
Oh my goodness.
Also, don't forget that they had to dispose of the Steel Samurai costume. They had to, because it was covered in Mr. Hammers' blood. They probably burned it in that small incinerator.
That's
Well-
a small incinerator, though.
Yeah, but you could fold a costume.
Yeah, I mean,
I
honestly,
guess.
I work with heat treating. Trust me, you can stuff a lot into an incinerator, especially if you do it piece by piece. Anyway,
Okay.
well, Miss Vasquez, shall I continue?
No need. You're smarter than you look, Mr. Wright.
I mean, you have to be. I mean, what?
I lose. You win. It was fun.
All right, win.
Ellipses.
Everybody's shocked.
So, what happens next? Don't me.
How did you say that with your mouth?
Did you have anything to say? Oh, you know, I just contorted into a question. Anyway.
What would you like me to say?
Huh? I lost something like that?
She just said that.
I just said that.
Well, maybe I want to hear it again. Wait. So you mean D. Vasquez? So it was you! You killed Jack Hammer!
Ellipses.
Everybody's just like, huh.
Who can say?
Huh?
Are you sure I did? Mr. Wright? We just engaged in a battle of wits. And the result of that battle? You proved the possibility that I murdered Hammer.
Right!
She's pulling that burden of proof crap.
Well, yes.
But that is only a possibility.
What, you expect the prosecution to give proof to this kind of stuff?
Proof is another thing altogether. You lack decisive proof, Mr. Wright.
What?
Technically, he doesn't need proof. He just needs to prove without beyond a reasonable doubt that his client didn't do it.
Nope. Someone's
Fair
got...
enough.
Well, I mean, someone's got to go to jail.
What? Mr. Edgeworth, your thoughts?
Of course, it's as the witness says.
Edgeworth's not liking this either.
Certainly, it does seem very likely she did it, but there's no proof.
Edgeworth isn't sure.
Well, well, well. I came here as a witness today. If you've no more questions, I'll be leaving.
What do I do now? I'd like you to testify again.
Testify. Again?
Know when to give up, Mr. Wright. Think about it. Even if I were to testify again, what's the point? I can only say what I said before. The truth, Mr. Wright. I've already said all there is to say. What would happen if I said it again? You'd ask the same questions, get the same answers. A waste of time.
Damn. To come so far, only to fail.
As it seems there are no further questions, I would like to end the cross-examination of the witness, Miss Vasquez.
Huh?
Yes, Mr. Edgeworth?
I was hoping to come up with a question while I was objecting, Your Honor. I didn't.
Yeah, that's the star lawyer right there.
I see. Very well.
Your Honor, I request that the witness testify again.
You are the prosecutor, are you not? Why are you badgering me? I'm your witness.
Objection, shut up.
I just want to hear your testimony again.
Does this make any sense to you, Your Honor? I don't see that we have anything to gain by repeating the last several minutes.
Mr. Edgeworth? I too see little point in making Miss Vasquez repeat herself. What exactly did you want her to testify about?
Well, yes, Indeed, verily I say, ergo. I want to hear about what happened after they found the body.
The music keeps starting back up.
After they found the body? Very well. The witness will testify to the court concerning this matter.
I did.
You okay, Max?
Oh, did it clip out on me?
It cut off Edgeworth.
Why did Edgeworth?
Who knows? He probably realized she did it too.
But, wasn't he the one that said he always gets a guilty verdict?
And
Don't
he's a
question it,
liar. Lawyers lie.
No, this is his character arc.
No, shh.
After all that.
Yeah, I'm ruining his character arc though. He's a liar. Anyway, Edgeworth.
He doesn't. He
The
doesn't
way you
like
say it.
letting guilty people get away.
That's true.
That's literally the reason he doesn't like anyone get away, because he was like, no.
So now that he sees the possibility that Vasquez is guilty with very little room for doubt, he's like, you know what? Screw Will Powers. I need to get this woman thrown in jail.
Yeah.
I was with Sal and Oldbag, the security lady, when we found the body. The assistant was there too. Only Powers was absent.
Who's the assistant?
Wow. They didn't even bring up her name.
What
I
assistant?
immediately... What assistant?
Who?
I immediately
Penny.
called the police. Then Powers showed up.
Why do you want a penny, Isaac?
The security lady, Oldbag, was quite agitated, pointing at Powers saying he did it. I asked to be left out of the proceedings. I went back to the trailer to get my script and direction notes. Then I went home.
Seeing no issues raised by this testimony. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination.
Okay, Nick, we're close, real close. She may be acting tough now, but if you put her on the spot, she's sure to falter. Find the key you need and twist the truth out of her, Nick.
Wring her like a grape.
You're being grapes?
Yeah, that's how you get one.
You do live.
Yes, I'm sorry you have no lines. What time
Rip
was that?
sleep.
We were to meet at 5 for the rehearsal. So I'd say it was then.
When exactly did you and Mr. Manella arrive at the studio?
About 10 minutes before. I wasn't stuffing any bodies into costumes, mind you.
Press harder. Where were the other employees when you got to the studio?
They weren't there yet.
Well, then you could have put Hammer in that costume with Sal Manella's help.
Oh? What did I just say? Did I not just say I wasn't stuffing any bodies into any costumes? You should try to listen to what people are saying, boy.
Boy? I'm a big man.
The witness will continue her testimony.
Mr. Powers was taking a nap. I love that we're not pressing her on, like, who's the assistant.
So he says.
Did no one go to call him?
Remember?
Remember? What?
There was a dead body lying in front of us, yet you expect me to be calm?
You certainly seemed calm enough when I accused you of murder. That's harder. Wait a second. Wouldn't that be the other way around?
The other way around?
You discovered a murdered body and one person was missing, right? Wouldn't you normally go looking for the missing person?
I have to agree with the defense on this one. Well, Miss Vasquez?
Logically speaking, perhaps. But no one there was thinking very logically, I assure you. Also, without his steel samurai costume, Powers doesn't really stand out.
Yes, he does. He looks like he murdered a man. I mean, no, he's
Wait,
innocent.
isn't he yellow?
Well, he's orange.
He's master.
He's
Huge.
massive. Yeah, he's a
He's huge and he
man.
has like a lion-like mane.
I
He's
mean,
tall.
when Maya first saw him, her first reaction was like, "He's a murderer." Like, he did not look like somebody that you just ignore that he's in the room.
We often left him on the bus when shooting at location. No one noticed he was missing.
Poor Powers.
Wow.
Rip.
Oh god, 4 Powers!
Well, I suppose that explains that. Very well, Miss Vasquez. You may continue.
I want to point out that I said poor Powers before the line came off.
Yeah.
You're one with Phoenix right
I
now.
kind of am at times.
You're the one with
You
Phoenix
share the
and
brain
Phoenix is
cell.
one with you.
Oh,
Heaven help you, you share the brain cell with Phoenix, right?
yeah. What was everyone else doing at the time?
No one said a thing. It was silent, completely silent. So we stood there until Powers finally arrived on the scene. Sorry, I'm late. Then, silence, dead silence.
Ellipses.
He said silent!
Silence.
Hey, Nick. Why is everyone so quiet? Someone should do something to lighten things up.
Old bag. The security lady. Why did the security lady think Powers had done it?
She said because she saw him going toward the studio.
Right. The Steel Samurai. Press harder. Did the detective arrest Mr. Powers based solely on the security lady's word?
It's not. She seems to have also given the detective that photograph. Of course, I heard all this after the fact.
That photograph, meaning the one taken by the security camera.
She's not known for exhibiting the best sense of judgment when it comes to Hammer.
I don't think there's anything in there I could use.
So which photo? The one where it showed the Steel
This one.
Samurai?
Yeah.
That one. Okay, cool.
You asked to be left out?
Yeah. It seems that everyone else was questioned. And I'm really not fond of that sort of thing.
So you're just above the rules then?
But you can't just
Yes.
decide who the police will and won't question.
Nuh-uh. Thankfully, the studio thinks otherwise. They were nice enough to understand that, since we were in a meeting. There was no way we could have been involved. Thus, they covered for us.
Covered for you, or covered it up for you? There must have been a lot riding on it with all those bigwigs at the meeting. I'm sure her professionals helped convince Sorry, pickup. Helped everyone convince that they didn't require questioning. The script and your direction notes?
Yeah, they're quite valuable. It wouldn't do to have them stolen.
No, I guess not. Press harder. Wait a second. I thought you came to Studio 1 for a rehearsal. Why didn't you bring your script and notes?
Well, I was under the impression that we wouldn't be able to rehearse anything.
Why?
There was a murder, after all. Who could think of rehearsing after that?
Oh yeah, I guess.
Very well. Miss Vasquez, please continue.
No, that was important. What the hell?
Yeah.
Your Honor. I have an objection to the witness's last statement.
Huh? Also, Edgeworth got the cornered music.
Yeah.
Think. Miss Vasquez says she didn't bring the script because there wouldn't be a rehearsal. Don't you see what that means? She would have had to know about the murder before going to Studio 1.
Order. Mr. Edgeworth. What you have just said. It's a reasonable observation.
Why, thank you, Your Honor.
However, I find it hard to understand why the prosecution would make such a move.
Because the defense won't.
Are you thinking of a career change to defense?
Just came back. Did Edward just help? Yes, he directly helped us.
I appreciate the concern, Your Honor. I will stand by my statement, however, regardless of how the court sees my role here. Now, Miss Vasquez, do you have an explanation?
I can't believe Edgeworth is helping me.
So the prosecution is in cahoots with the defense? What kind of court is this? No matter.
Good question.
I think you misunderstood me. I had a perfectly good reason to believe there would be no rehearsal.
Very well. The witness will change her testimony to reflect this reason.
I knew that Hammer was injured and couldn't do any action scenes, so I left them behind.
But it was Powers.
But Hammer wasn't injured.
Do we present this?
I guess.
You knew that Hammer was injured? Don't you think that's a little funny? Not ha-ha funny or ho-ho funny either. More of hee-hee. I mean, it was the Steel Samurai who was injured. It was Will Powers.
Mr. Wright, explain yourself.
Nah, I mean, Hammer is dragging his leg in the photo. But that's because he was pretending to be Mr. Powers.
Pretending?
Oh, one person was injured in the run-through that morning. That person was Mr. Powers, not Mr. Hammer. Now, why did you think it was Mr. Hammer who was injured? Huh?
I don't know. I already said it was Sal who told me. That's right. He must have gotten it wrong.
I think not. Mr. Manella was at the run-through that morning. He would have known it was Mr. Powers who was injured. He saw it happen. Why would he tell you the wrong person? Miss Vasquez.
'Cause he's stupid.
Well, that is also true. But actually, you didn't hear anything from Mr. Minella because your ears are missing. You saw Mr. Hammer limping with your own eyes.
Yes, but wasn't it Mr. Powers who was injured?
Yes, but remember, Mr. Hammer was dragging his leg too. He was pretending to be Mr. Powers.
Ah,
And when was he doing this?
Well, it would have to have been after he put on the Steel Samurai costume. And went to Studio 2, where he was murdered.
Exactly! Miss Vasquez, you met him, didn't you? You saw the Steel Samurai limping. And Mr. Hammer was in the Steel Samurai suit. That's why you were confused. That's why you thought it was Mr. Hammer who had been injured that morning.
order. I will have order.
Witness,
State your name and occupation. No, I'm kidding.
can you refute this claim?
Yeah, let's see you sneak out of this one, Vasquez.
Very well. I have a question for you.
I like questions. Wait, why are the real killers always so persistent?
They don't want to go to jail.
That's silly. Jail's
Why in
great.
Why in the world would I want Mr. Hammer dead? Yes, he'd fallen on hard times, but he was a star. I had nothing to gain from his death. Nothing.
Yes, you would need a motive. Are we sure about that? Some people don't always have motives.
That's
Also,
the prickly part.
Also, she didn't kill him when she knew it was Hammer.
Why
Right,
would
there
she
was
have
the
killed
still-
the victim?
Didn't she? Isn't the idea that she killed him while he was in the Steel Samurai costume?
So she thought he was the other guy.
So she thought he was Powers until she took off the costume and found out it was Hammer.
Or it was all an
The
accident.
thing is, the method points out that there was no actual motive. He was pushed over the railing of stairs onto a sharp flower box fence.
Yeah, but now they have to catch up.
There is a reason it is unclear to the court. Does the defense have anything to say on the matter? In other words, can you prove she had a motive?
Of course I can't prove it!
No!
Saying you can't prove it now would be admitting defeat. So get away!
But what proof could I possibly have?
I don't care if it's impossible. You still have to fight this one.
Yeah, they changed his outfit after he was killed, by the way. Okay. I have proof, and I'll show it to you! I present to the court evidence as to Miss Vasquez's motive in this murder.
The monkey head.
The monkey!
This is my proof. It's not the monkey!
Always the
with the
monkey.
ooking. Judge,
This is the photo from before. Sorry, I didn't realize it was
Yeah,
the
the
judge. who
judge
was
is
speaking.
distracted. Anyway, the photo reveals the motive in this murder. I'm right, aren't I, Miss Vasquez? Five years ago, about the time that Vasquez showed up, Mr. Hammer was at the height of his fame. With D. Vasquez's help, a terrible accident was swept under the carpet. Ladies and gentlemen, the case currently up for trial. It began on that day, 5 years ago. The time that Vasquez showed up.
When Vasquez showed up.
Ironically enough, that accident precipitated Mr. Hammer's fall. His fall from stardom.
his guilt weighed him down, no doubt.
However, you, D. Vasquez, used Mr. Hammer. You made him work
As
for
him.
petty change. What?
I said as a hammer.
Yeah.
Bringing us to the present day, and Mr. Hammer's last role as the evil magistrate.
Yes! Undoubtedly, it was a constant source of shame for the X-Star.
One moment, Mr. Wright. We were talking about motives here. You only have talked about Mr. Hammer. It almost seems as if it was Mr. Hammer who had killed D. Vasquez, not the other way around. What motive would Miss Vasquez have?
Yeah, that's right. According to what you say, I would have had no reason to kill Hammer. He was a good source of income for me. And I never get rid of useful men. It's a policy of mine.
Mr. Wright? Please explain Miss Vasquez's motive for murder.
She had no motive, Your Honor.
What's that now?
It was Mr. Hammer who was out for blood. All Miss Vasquez did was push him off the stairs in self-defense.
What's that now?
It's simple. Mr. Hammer was intending to kill Miss Vasquez.
What? What?
Why did it go to Vasquez?
I don't know. Just go with it.
Your
Your Honor! Jack Hammer drugged Mr. Powers with sleeping pills. Jack Hammer snuck into the dressing room and stole the Steel Samurai costume. Jack Hammer wore the costume to fool the security lady into thinking it was Powers. Then Jack Hammer made his way to the trailer. And for what purpose, you ask? To kill D. Vasquez, who had so cruelly taken advantage of him all those years.
Break it. Yeah.
Crunch.
I've been waiting for that.
That's all her breakdown is, just breaking the pipe.
I've been waiting for it.
So
It's
you
been
did
such an
do
obvious
it,
prop.
didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I am guilty. It was me. D. Vasquez.
Someone call an ambulance. There's
We're gonna have
blood
to start doing
everywhere.
this.
We're too late. Ah, Miss Vasquez. What happened here?
What happened here?
Manuel fell from the trailer stairs. Manuel! Miss Vasquez, please try to remain calm. It's not giving me. I'm just going with it. No, how could this? It was an accident. Mr. Hammer was doing an action scene and... No! Manuel! Don't touch him, Miss Vasquez. No!
I just want to point out that name's pronounced Manuel.
It is?
Yes.
Yeah.
Manuel.
I'm just gonna stop talking now.
Congratulations, Mr. Wright. I lose again.
Oh, look,
The
she has another.
animation gets blasted away instead of breaking her pipe.
But yeah, Chekhov's pipe.
Mr. Edgeworth, where's D. Vasquez?
I'm hiding.
In the waiting lobby, Your Honor, as calm and collected as ever.
She's under her bench.
Behind the whiteboard.
Oh no.
Mr. Wright,
Yeah?
it appears you have brought about yet another miracle.
Yeah, I did.
I think not, Your Honor. Will Powers was innocent. That he should be found so is only natural, not a miracle.
Ellipsis.
Party pooper.
He's
Yes.
such a weenie.
Yes, you're right. Very well. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Will Powers.
Not guilty!
Wait, I thought that was my line.
Yeah. Damn, he's tall.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Slouching.
that's why it's like
That is
He
all.
is not a
This
small
spot is adjourned.
person, so they're like, yeah, we didn't even notice he wasn't there. It's like, are you blind?
We
Suffering
often left
some
him in the
sort of
car.
brain damage.
She mistaken Will Powers for a small dog.
Brad.
Great.
Oh, I don't know what to say. Thank you so much.
I'm just glad you're okay.
Yes, but it's sad.
I just realized this handkerchief is actually a doily. It's like it's got the little patterns on the sides.
Now Sabretooth walks free.
I know now that Mr. Hammer stole my costume. It's bad enough that he wanted to kill Miss Vasquez. But to think that he tried to frame me for the murder, it makes me sad. Tell me why, Mr.
Oh, yeah,
Wright.
that's the pattern.
Huh?
Tell me. Why did Mr. Hammer want to blame me?
Maybe because they're about the same build.
I think it's the
I think it's a scrapbook.
yeah, the path to
Mhm.
glory.
Well, this is what I think. Mr. Hammer wanted to put the blame on you because the monkey. Anyway,
It's the monkey! Oh, wait, it's the monkey.
it's because you were the Steel Samurai.
Because I was the Steel Samurai?
Mr. Hammer was a big star once, but he was reduced to acting in a kids show, and the villain to be villains need more respect.
Yep.
Loves villains. This game is bad.
Well, to be fair though, Japan really does have a thing against villains. If you play a villain, they do look badly on you in real life too. They're getting better about that these days, but it was a thing.
But life without conflict is boring.
Yeah.
I always say this: if the hero all he has to fight is a bunny rabbit, unless it's the one from Monty Python, then it's not going to be too threatening. And so
Kids these
he
days.
he hated you.
I don't know if
think I
FNAF has a rabbit
understand.
as a villain.
He could have just told me.
I hate you. It's like, is that what he wanted to hear?
He would have
yeah.
been crying.
It's been real sad, but I would have liked to hear it. I would have changed places with him anytime.
I think you're missing the point.
I don't think that's how it works.
I mean, you could.
Thank you. I'm just glad it's all over.
So am I. So am I.
Congratulations, WP.
Oh? Oh. Thanks to you, I'll be able to don the Steel Samurai outfit once more.
Nobody told him.
I can't wait to get back into that sweaty costume, man.
Mmm.
I don't
Nobody
like that
told
look. Is something wrong?
No, of course not. Ah. Nick, Edgeworth.
Edgeworth.
Thank you.
Edgeworth jump scare.
I mean,
You in HD used to the low poly model.
Say something right. I'm not good at small talk.
The sky looks lovely today, doesn't it? Huh? Oh, wait, what? That was too bad, Edgeworth.
You don't waste any time gloating, do you?
No. I really want to thank you. Vasquez would have gone away if you hadn't stepped in.
Brad.
Breed.
pleased to meet you. I'm Powers.
Edgeworth. I'm a big fan of your work, Mr. Powers.
Liar! Actually, it's
Why are you glaring?
it's not. We'll
He's
see.
upset that he didn't get to complete his trading card collection before they're gonna skyrocket in popularity.
Hey, no, honestly, just you wait. Look at the background elements and just pay attention. Edgeworth isn't lying.
Right. I must say, I hadn't expected to meet you again after all these years.
Meet again?
However,
Comma.
in retrospect, it would have been better had we not met. Thanks to you, I am saddled with unnecessary feelings.
Ooh, Wright doesn't like those.
Unnecessary feelings?
Yes, unease and uncertainty.
Oh, I thought he was in love with me. Aren't those kind of necessary?
They only serve to get in my way. You listen to me, Phoenix Wright. Don't ever show your face in front of me again. That's what I came here to tell you. I am so charming, aren't I?
Yeah, I love him.
Mr. Wright? Was that guy your friend?
Friends as if. They're rivals. Rivals. Right, Nick?
For now we are, I guess.
Huh? Why do I get the feeling I'm missing something? Come on, Nick. Tell me, what's the deal with you and Edgeworth?
That's the thing, Maya. You did miss something. The qualifier was.
Okay.
And wouldn't you like to know whether Maya?
Okay.
Because now this
And
case
so
is
the curtain closed on another trial. I caused quite a stir by revealing that incident from 5 years ago, around the time that Vasquez showed up. It was the talk of the town. Thankfully, Global Studios rethought its programming change. They went back to making kid shows again.
Oh my god.
Salmonella's pet project actually made it through.
Nick! This is it! The new show starts today. You're going to watch it with me, right?
I'll admit, I was kind of surprised. I didn't think they'd seriously go through with it.
I just noticed.
You have to buy...
Maya's hairstyle.
Yeah, it was inspired by Maya. We saw this art flash on the screen when Salmonella met Maya.
Yep.
You have to buy trading cards too, okay? We have to trade with Cody and that assistant.
What assistant?
Penny.
And not Edgeworth.
Yeah, not it.
What
Never
assistant?
Edgeworth.
Fine, I'll do it.
Pure Nichols erasure.
Isn't it great that WT gets to play the lead
Hey,
again?
I'm not erasing Penny.
Oh my god, he's in the coffin!
I wonder if they'll show his real face this time.
I don't know. I don't think the world is ready for the real Will Powers.
I stand by what I said. He is French-shaped.
I agree.
When you get to know him, yes.
Yeah.
Also, I was right about who the murderer was and how the murder happened.
Yep.
Teehee.
But
I
time
think
for the
Isaac
finale.
is,
Let's
too.
go. Everybody pay attention if you haven't seen this before.
Oh, I knew how.
Oh no.
It's been what, 15 years?
I'm just letting
15
this
years
play
is a
out.
long time to wait. You can't imagine how much I've suffered. You've suffered. But now, the perfect opportunity has presented itself. At last, I shall have my revenge. What? Merry Christmas, you
Christmas.
filthy animal.
Cravat.
Dun dun dun!
What?
Merry Christmas,
Christmas.
everyone.
It's Miles
No way.
Edgeworth's evil twin, Kilometer.
Kilometer
Riding
point worthy.
Christmas is in a
Merry
week.
Christmas. Christmas, just a week away.
No, it's
I
now.
can't believe it. Christmas. Wow.
Wow.
Hey, Nick. Do you know if there are any good waterfalls around here?
Waterfalls? Dare I ask why?
Need to get rid of a body.
Oh God!
Just kidding. Duh, Nick. Isn't it obvious? We've already had my trial for this one.
It's true.
I need a waterfall to stand under, preferably a freezing one.
Oh, is that part of your spirit medium training?
Of course, except I've been slacking off lately. I need to brave the elements and be forged anew under the rushing spring waters.
Okay. I don't know about any falls per se, but Gourd Lake is pretty close.
Oh, darn.
Sorry,
Not a
but
fan of
them's the
lake.
breaks. Couldn't you just take a cold shower or something?
Good idea.
So much for rushing spring waters. Slurp, you can have this.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Next in the news. A large unidentified animals was sighted at Gourd Lake. The town is buzzing with excitement.
40.
Locals are calling it Gordy, in a tip of the hat to Nessie, the Loch Ness monster. Though its namesake Nessie proved to be a hoax. Locals are confident that Gordy is the real deal.
They proved Nessie was a hoax in this universe.
Boring. Can't they show real news for a change?
The news
Nick.
has like nothing going on, typically.
The water pressure's kind of low in that shower.
You want more pressure, huh? Why don't you go down to the fire department and have them spray you with a hose?
Good idea, Nick.
Apparently, Fey Blood is no aid of detecting sarcasm.
We interrupt this program to bring you a special news bulletin. Strange occurrences continue at Gourd Lake, but this time it's murder.
Gourd Lake again?
The body of a man was found in the lake early this morning. A suspect was apprehended. Sources inside the police department revealed that the suspect's name is Miles Edgeworth, age 24.
He's only 24.
They're all baby.
Oh my god, he should be in the club.
He is apparently the youngest prosecutor or something.
They're all baby.
No. He's not the youngest prosecutor. That goes to
In this
That'll be
game.
then the next
the
game.
next game.
Do they get that child back and now he's a lawyer?
What
Cody?
child? No,
Cody.
No,
It's a new character.
Anyway, Slurp.
Edgeworth was an up-and-coming prosecutor known for his skills and connections. He was guaranteed a long and rewarding career. Has he thrown it all away?
Huh? Edgeworth? What's going on? Edgeworth would never do something like...
Nick,
Yeah, Maya,
the fireman yelled at me when I called him.
we've got better things to worry about than that. They arrested Edgeworth.
What? Do you mean the prosecutor?
Yeah, he's a
No, the
suspect in
cereal
a
bar.
murder.
What? When? Where? Whom? Why? How?
I don't know.
Go find out, Nick.
Move.
Whomstead.
Actually, have I ever asked this, but like, why
Went
did
to
they
the
let
wrong
Maya go in with Phoenix?
She's a
Assistant?
Like an actual thing. Assistant, yeah.
Yeah.
Emotional support, Maya.
Yep.
It's allowed in court.
Also,
This
who's
is-
gonna stop her?
Not I. Sometimes
Who
she even
use her
looks like
medium
another lady.
powers.
This is where it happened?
Yeah, Gourd Lake is in the middle of this park.
I can see some police walking around in there.
Get ready, Brad.
Questioning
Okay.
people, probably.
Hey, isn't that Detective Gumshoe over there?
Oh, well, pal, I was waiting for him to show up. There's enough of us here. Here, anyone find anything?
Let's see.
Sorry,
Folly?
sir. Nothing.
You have Edgeworth. Let
Oh.
Folly have
Be
a line.
unnamed police.
Yeah, you could be unnamed police.
Sorry, sir. Nothing.
Idiot! The trial's tomorrow.
Oh,
We need clues on the double.
but sir, there weren't any clues. That's why we arrested that attorney, Mr. Edgeworth.
No.
It's clear, sir. He's the...
Shut up!
Okay.
Just you try saying that again. I'll make you sorry if you do. So just get out of my face, pal.
Yes, sir.
Gumshoe's kind of scary today.
He's so cold-eyed.
Recruits. Peh. Ah,
He's charging at Phoenix.
hey! You're that hairy guy, Hairy Butts.
This again.
Right! Phoenix Wright! Will he ever learn my name?
And just what are you doing here, pal? Investigating?
Huh? Well, yes, I suppose.
Well, I'm here to help. Ask me anything you want. Bring it.
He seems different than usual. I wonder what's up.
He sounded like a puppy.
He... Mr. Edgeworth hasn't actually asked us to defend him yet.
Huh? Oh, you don't say.
Okay, we never went to the detention center. I'm sorry.
I was wondering about that.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I pressed the wrong location.
Just went right to the scene of the crime.
Yeah.
Entrance center. Visitor's room.
You know, Nick, we've all been in here one time or another, haven't we?
I guess it comes with the territory.
Not
Has
usually.
Phoenix?
Yeah, practice.
Has Phoenix been on
Practice law,
trial
you'll get-
yet?
Yes, he was. They framed him with red whites.
No, but we never went to the
or
detention
whatever
center.
space.
Yes,
We have
you
been arrested.
did.
Yeah, we saw her. Yeah, it was like
Yeah,
the
Maya
same.
came
Yeah,
to us.
Red White had Phoenix
Okay,
arrested
okay,
on the
okay.
second
I
day of
was
the
mis-
trial.
I was
yeah. And
mistaken.
then Maya had some dialogue there.
Yeah.
I'm not sure it's something we should mention to too many people.
Yeah, it might discourage people practicing law.
Edgeworth jump scare.
Maya.
No.
I peeked the mic.
Hey! Edgeworth, come back!
The guy just let him go.
He just left.
What are you doing here?
Nick, I don't think he's in a very good mood.
He was arrested. Well, he is
I
in
was
detention.
arrested.
Were you in a good mood when you were here?
So you've come to laugh at the fallen attorney. Then laugh. Laugh! Well, why aren't you laughing?
Huh?
Because he hates emotion.
Nick, should we be laughing?
Nah, it's a trick. Laugh and he'll get mad or burst into tears.
Tee-hee.
Edgeworth. We don't have so much free time. We can spend it coming down here to laugh at you.
Yes, you do.
Actually, he's right.
I hoped you wouldn't come. I didn't want you to see me. Not like this.
I didn't want to see you like this either, believe me.
Why didn't you say that out loud, Phoenix?
Because then he would know my feelings. Edgeworth.
We hate those.
Tell me what happened.
Yeah, you hate those, apparently.
Why should I? What are you going to do about it?
Duh, we're going to help you, that's what.
Help me? You? Don't be ridiculous.
That's all I've been this whole game! Sorry?
You're a novice. You've only been in 3 trials.
Hey!
Sure, you got lucky and won all 3. But your luck's bound to run out someday. You need real skill, Wright. Experience.
Nick, he's insulting you. Nick? Why am I always the one who has to get angry? Because you have the you have the sprite for it, girl.
It's true.
We don't see Phoenix.
The murder took place at Gourd Lake, correct?
Yes, late last night.
The lake is a long way away from your offices and the courthouse. Why were you down there?
I see no need to tell you.
Mr. Edgeworth? You didn't really.
Gordy.
Huh?
I went to see Gordy.
Gordy? What's that?
I'll tell you later. Why won't Edgeworth talk to us? Time to throw
busy
the
with the
perfect
stick.
piece of evidence at him.
Your attorney's badge.
Edgeworth. Let me defend you.
Ha! Ha ha! Good one, Wright. But I'm not that hard up. Not yet.
What do you mean by that?
Me? Trust a wet behind-the-ears lawyer with only 3 trials under his belt? Never.
It.
My case is near hopeless, Wright. Every defense attorney I've talked to has turned me down.
Not me! You know me!
Good experience.
Simply put, they were afraid they'd lose. It occurred to me that it might be my fault that they lack confidence. After all, I did get every single one of their clients declared guilty.
But not me!
That'll do.
I don't believe it!
Regardless, I don't want you involved in this. You in particular, I cannot ask to do this.
Attorney
Edgeworth.
badge never comes in helpful, huh?
No, this actually
They did,
provided
and
new
unlocked
dialogue.
this.
Oh, gotcha.
It was the one time it's the one time in the game it does something. Edgeworth. This is really hard for me to ask. Actually, it's really easy. But you didn't do it, right? Right?
Think what you will. I have only one request.
Huh?
Stay out of this case.
Why? But Nick is trying to help you.
I know that. But I don't want your help, okay?
Why not?
Look, just go away and leave me alone.
Nick. Mr. Edgeworth did it, didn't he?
Maya, let's go investigate elsewhere.
But Nick,
And with that, I'm gonna
we should
take a
definitely
quick restroom break.
not go to the fire station to investigate anything.
Okay.
Definitely don't go there.
I don't think there's any lines you have anyway, Artman, so we'll just continue with me talking to Brad. And by
'Cause
extension,
he's in
Max
jail.
talking to everyone, because Max is in every conversation ever because of her roles. Detective Gumshoe? Do you know what happened here?
Huh? You don't know, pal?
No!
Oh, wow, okay. Well, Mr. Head in the fluffy pink clouds lawyer.
Head in the... Huh?
Never mind, I'll tell you. It happened last night around 15 minutes after midnight. There was this boat out on Gourd Lake. in that boat were 2 men.
He knew there are 2 men with guns.
One of those men shot the other with a pistol. And the shooter was Mr. Edgeworth.
You sound deep,
And the
Maya.
shooter was Mr. Edgeworth.
Oh, whoops, sorry. A cop who arrived on the scene arrested him.
How did they get there so fast?
Well, there was a witness. When the report came in, we raced to the lake.
Who won? I mean, a witness.
You don't think Mr. Edgeworth is a murderer, do you?
Absolutely not. It's impossible. I don't care if there's a witness either. I don't believe a lick of it.
Right. Who cares what the witness says?
I do! I care!
Sharing the brain cell again.
Damn it!
You really believe in him, don't you, Detective?
Of course I do. But the police are pretty sure he's the killer. Nobody's even really taken this investigation seriously. That seriously.
Oh no.
Why wouldn't they take a murder seriously?
After all, the help Mr. Edgeworth has been to us. Hard to imagine that no one's standing up to take his side.
Well, at least you are, Detective. At least you are. Is it true? No one will take Mr. Edgeworth's case?
Yeah. He's a bit of a celebrity. If you defend him and lost, your reputation should be sure to suffer. What's more, case against him is, well, it's pretty solid.
I suppose it would be if they have a witness.
Hey, pal. Don't tell me you're gonna turn your back on him, too. Remember the Still Samurai case?
No.
Mr. Edgeworth helped you get your client declared innocent.
I know. I went to Edgeworth. I tried. He really doesn't want us to represent him. Especially not us, he said.
What? Well, that doesn't make any sense, pal. You should have heard him talking to you about after that trial. He kept saying right, over and over.
I'm just imagining
Probably
Edgeworth
while
in a
seething.
room. Right.
Pacing back and forth with a scalding hot cup of tea,
Oh.
seething.
Yeah, I was imagining in a
Just crushes the
rocking
cup.
chair.
Nick? I'm not sure that's a good sign.
Neither am I. Brad.
Gumshoe.
Brian.
Very good.
All right, looked away. Why wouldn't he want your help? I don't get it.
Who was this witness?
Sorry, pal. That's confidential. Anyway, the witness saw everything, apparently. I'm sure they'll turn up at the trial tomorrow.
Was there only that one witness?
Yep. It was pretty cold out on the lake last night. And it was Christmas Eve, after all.
Which means it wasn't Christmas.
Okay, we're gonna get to that.
Still, we're being thorough. You never know when you're gonna turn up another witness. That's why we're here today, checking things out. So far, we're coming up empty.
Oh, it's Christmas today. I'd forgotten. No wonder the fire department was mad. What are you getting me for Christmas, Nick?
Talk to Santa.
You ask about that a week before Christmas at the latest.
If Santa didn't arrive, Maya, I'm afraid it's too late. You got coal.
I was naughty.
Unfortunately, that's who Mr. Edgeworth killed. No.
Wow, Brad. You throw me under the bus, why don't you?
Folly?
Police?
Oh, sorry. Detective Gumshoe, sir.
What? Find something?
No, sir, not yet. But there was a call from the precinct. They want to hold an investigation briefing.
A briefing? Right, I'm off. Oh, sorry, pal. I guess you heard I gotta go. Any last things you want to ask before I head back?
In touch with him? Well, yes. Do you have any information on the victim?
Sorry. They haven't worked up an autopsy report yet.
It would have been outdated anyways.
That's
That,
true.
that should be
Still waiting.
confidential.
I'm still waiting for it myself. Actually, say, if you get the time, drop by the precinct. We can talk more there, pal.
You're not coming back, Detective?
Probably not, pal.
So what should we do if we have something we want to talk to you about?
Right. Here, I'll show you how to get to the precinct. Come down and see me anytime.
He just draws, like, with crayon on a napkin.
Yeah.
And it's like the most detailed drawing you've ever seen.
He's
Like,
a
it
savant.
could be a blueprint.
That would be great.
Gives you blueprints to the police station.
Know the layout
Here's
of the
where we
plumbing
keep the
here.
weapons.
Directions to the police station received from Detective Gumshoe.
Oh, hey, Detective Gumshoe.
What?
We'd like to take a look around in the park. Can we walk around?
Yeah, no problem, pal. You got my permission.
Oh, Nick. I think there's something to be said for talking to people when they're busy.
Yeah, they don't have time to think about not giving you information.
Right. Now let's get investigating.
Let's go.
Investigation.
Ooh,
This Christmas, Gourd Lake, public beach.
hot dogs.
I'm around.
Wowzers, this is Gourd Lake?
Yep. I'm not sure it warrants a wowzers, though.
Bowser wowzers.
Yeah, probably not. But hey, look at that snack stand.
Samurai dogs? Why is it blue on top?
I want a samurai dog, please. I bet they're great.
With a name like Samurai Dog, how could they not be?
They're a little behind the times, though. Kids are all into the pink princess now. I mean, like, you know.
Nope.
Don't know.
He's not collecting the
yeah.
trading cards, is he?
Party poppers.
Huh. Someone left some
Someone left some poppers here, you know? I'm watching you,
Oh,
right?
God.
You know you pull the string?
And it goes pop. Yeah, I know the ones. You see them a lot around New Year's.
Hey, Nick, they might be a clue. Let's take them.
We might find evidence. Let's steal it.
Come on, admit it. You just want to pop them, right?
Was it that obvious?
Poppers. Take them. Suppose it couldn't hurt. Huh? Where'd they go?
Into my pocket.
Dang. She's got some.
It's not even in the evidence pocket, it's in Maya's pocket.
I think
Hot
I saw
dog
something
stand.
silly in the description.
Yeah. Yeah, it said not very clue-worthy.
Finn just goes, makes a clue, and he has to like go rummaging through her pockets.
Yep. I present the Maya,
Give me
who
the
presents the poppers. The Christmas fringe looks a little half-baked. The banner reads Samurai Dogs. Somebody needs to redecorate.
Did we analyze the lake? Oh, never mind.
Christmas scored Lake Woods.
Get here, Nick. Look, someone's camping.
Look, there's a sign in the background.
No camping.
They've got guts
Whatever
camping
that could
at
be for.
at the scene of the. Yeah, like, why are they camping with the sign?
They're camping next to the sign.
They're trying to hide the sign so no one knows that they're camping when they're not supposed to be.
I thought that sign was just, you know.
I thought it was decoration. I can't read.
Decoration.
Question.
Yeah, I know that was the rule.
Hey, Nick. If they were camping here last night, they might know something about the murder.
That's true. Good call, Maya. Let's go talk to them. Wow, you have a good call. That's shocking.
I'm doing my best.
This SUV has seen better days. That looks like a nice SUV. What the hell, man?
It looks brand new. There's like no scuff on it.
I will not take this slander against that SUV. You ride a bike. Right. You ride a bike.
It's dented all over. Really?
Where?
Where are the dents?
I can't believe anyone would drive their car down here. Phoenix just be hating. This camera has a mic and some sort of attachment. Must take pictures when triggered by a noise.
Wow, cool. Let's try it out. Hi, I'm Nick.
Do I sound like that?
Maybe I'm not saying it loud enough? Hey, I'm Nick! Huh. Nick.
Will you stop that?
Maybe it's broken.
Don't kick it! Maybe it isn't set to respond to voices?
Then, these things?
The party poppers?
Well, it responded.
Okay, let's give Folly this one.
Okay.
How well can you do a
Oh.
southerner accent?
Hey, you! Get your hands off of that!
Not very well, it seems.
Rats.
I'll work on it.
She's not American. It's not in her blood.
What in the Sam Hill?
There you go.
There you go.
That's a good one.
Look what you done now. There goes a whole roll of film.
Sorry?
Sorry's nice, but it don't pay my bills. Y'all know how much a roll of that film costs?
You should go digital. I'll pay you back.
Silly! Don't you know it's the future? Why would they have digital?
Cody, who was a child.
Yeah,
in
but
elementary
that was
school, has a
new.
digital camera.
That was new.
You should go digital.
She would have state-of-the-art technology for a camera.
I'll pay you back.
What y'all thinking setting off a party popper in a place like this?
Well...
What? Don't try to play stupid with me just because you think I'm some country bumpkin. Yeah, I know how y'all Yanks think.
What?
I say, those southern folks talk with that exaggerated drawl. Why, they must be dumb. Well, let me tell you. Just because I might be dumb don't mean we all are. Oh my god, I love her.
Girl, love yourself.
Sweetheart, you're not setting a good example for us.
Nick.
And who are you now? Her chaperone?
Yeah!
My employer.
No, rather, sort of friends?
He's my
Let's figure
employer,
out
but he
what
doesn't pay
you'll-
me.
One at a time?
Just figure out what y'all are gonna say and say it for bejesus's sake.
But Jesus.
Bejesus.
But Jesus.
God, I'd rather sit through one of Papa's drawls than listen to you stutter all day.
Oh boy. I guess we should
Wait, that
pay
was
her for the film.
Oh,
Watch it!
Yes, ma'am. On second thought, I'll pay later.
I'm really sorry.
I was wanting to make a joke, but now I feel bad
Okay.
about the sign.
Why?
This sign won't stop me because I can't read.
Yeah, she probably can't.
What? You see I'm changing the film on my camera here? Someone, I'm not naming any names, but someone used up a whole roll.
Sorry.
That didn't work. I wonder if I have anything to show her that would get her attention.
The party poppers.
Oh, no, those are gone.
Nope, they're gone.
Yo, Tony Bad, let's go.
Show the Maya. Show the Maya.
Oh, you can't show profiles in this game. This is my badge.
Huh? Our badge is supposed to be all shiny and impressive. You a cop or something?
I'm a lawyer.
What? Y'all ain't gonna try and pull one of them lawsuits on me over that film now. Cause I'll have y'all know, I'm a fighter and I wrestled mean-looking things in you.
I'm thinking that's a threat. No, that's not it at all.
Was a threat.
We're investigating a murder that took place here on the lake. Jeez, Holly.
A murder? Sounds cool. Why didn't y'all say that in the first place? Go ahead, ask me anything you like.
Finally, some cooperation.
You two, y'all can come out of hiding now. I won't bite. Hard.
Come to think of it, where did Maya get to?
Sorry. I ditched you when she started to threaten you. I was feeling a little overwhelmed, the culture gap and all. You are from the mountains.
Never you mind, honey. I can talk Yank for you if it pleases you.
I think I'll be okay.
Great then. I'm Lotta. Lotta Hart. But you can call me Lotta. I'm
tell
here
me about
photographing.
you have.
I'm here photographing meteor showers for a research project. Mighty pleased to meet you.
I already have 2 objections,
We'll get to those.
but yeah.
Oh yeah, when was that murder anyway? I ain't seen much television lately.
It happened late in the night on Christmas Eve.
That's so. Christmas Eve?
A man on a boat was shot. Did you see anything?
Let me see. A boat, you say? I reckon I might have seen one. Not sure though. Y'all gotta remember I've been watching this here lake for a good 3 days now. I've seen enough boats to choke a mule. Kinda hard to remember which I seen when.
How many boats does it take to choke a mule?
Probably one.
Technically just one.
Yeah.
It depends on the mule.
Yeah, some mules will be too stubborn to choke.
But the number of whatever.
Stop. So, what is it you do, Lotta?
Huh? Me? Haha. Y'all don't really want to know about that, do ya? Actually, I'm a research student at Country U, right in the heart of the heartland.
Oh, neat. Nick, she's a research student at a university, Country U.
So I hear.
So, when did you come up here?
Let me see. I guess it was about 3 days ago.
What are you photographing? Photographing. Shut up.
Really?
Shut up!
Hey, I thought it too. Didn't I tell y'all that already? Meteors. Yep, meteor showers.
Falling
I have
stars?
something to say. If a meteorite hits a planet, what do you call the ones that miss?
I don't know.
No.
I've never heard this
Meteor
joke.
wrongs.
Yeah, you're wrong.
Okay.
Oh.
That was just bad enough to be good.
No, it's still bad.
That... That's quite a camera you have there.
Y'all better know it. It's German made. A genuine Solingen.
Isn't that where they make knives?
Have you considered switching to digital? So what's that device you have stuck to the camera?
Huh? Device?
You know, the bat.
Your camera went off all by itself when I fired my party popper.
Hey, what did you remind her?
Oh, that. That mic triggers the shutter whenever it detects certain sounds. It's programmed to pick up loud noises right now.
A programmable camera? Neat. And it uses film? Have you considered switching to digital?
No!
I've got a bad joke loaded in the chamber.
Oh.
So a camera company that produces knives. I guess you could say they take really sharp photos.
I can't even fake a smile. Lana,
Yeah?
so your camera,
I deserve that.
it triggers on loud explosion noises?
Yeah?
Actually, the victim in the case we're researching, he was shot with a pistol.
A pistol?
Right. Now, wouldn't a gunshot make a similar noise to our party popper?
I guess it would.
Your camera didn't get a picture of the murder, did it?
Hey! Y'all are pretty bright.
I'm actually pretty right. Huh?
Boo.
Boo.
Hey, we're
Oh,
all
so
making
that-
bad jokes right now.
So we're all laughing at all the other bad jokes, but the other Felix when it's bad.
Yep.
Okay.
We get
Yep.
booze for
Why
I
you.
thought it was funny, but then again, I like bad jokes, so I was laughing at all of them.
I see what you're saying. Tell you what, I'll have a look-see at my film.
It would have been a photo taken last night.
I checked him once. Don't remember if there was anything on him, though. Oh, what if I got something? I could be witness to a genuine murder. Yeehaw!
That's not a yeehaw moment, babe.
I'll go check that
Yeehaw.
film.
Hearing Max say,
Y'all come back now.
hearing Max say a disappointed babe is probably highlight. It's like, come on, babe.
That ain't it, Chief.
There's one moment where it could be a yeehaw moment, but it's not a good one.
She went inside her SUV, which you saw with your own eyeballs.
I know, dented as hell. Freaking ugly thing.
Ew, gross.
I guess we should come back later.
Why does it
after
take-
she develops the film,
Yeah.
which would make more sense if she were taking digital photographs.
No, developing film makes more sense. You don't develop a digital film.
Yeah, but
No, I mean, it
you
would make
think,
more sense for her to
you-
use digital so she doesn't have to develop the film.
you think she'd also have something bigger than an SUV to
Christmas.
develop film.
That's the case. I wonder how laptops are in this day and age.
No, they look like terrible ones.
Bricks. Just that it looks like something you
Oh,
build a
whoops.
building with.
Her line
Nokia
wasn't important. A
laptop.
boat rental shop closed for Christmas, it seems. I guess some murder taking place on one of the boats won't be good for business either.
Boats. I've never ridden on a boat.
Really?
bullet.
Well, how about we go out on one when the trial's finished?
Hey, good idea. You bet.
He can finally get rid of her.
Oh my
Wow.
goodness.
A
But
small...
also, Fine says that as if he's taking on the case right now. Like, he hasn't been accepted by Edgeworth yet.
It's true. A small boat rental shop. Doesn't look like anyone is around. They're probably closed because it's Christmas.
Which is not the 20th.
Yeah.
Also, a murder happened here.
Yeah, Nick is talking about like he took on the case because he has he has too much time on his hands.
There's a yellow one up there, yeah.
Yellow what?
There was a yellow one over the lake itself.
Well,
The
yeah,
magnifying
but
glass.
it doesn't mean we have to examine everything.
It's just flavor text.
Gotcha.
Let's
But
see
I
if
like
Gumshoe's
flavor.
back.
What is that thing?
It's the mascot. The police
Yeah.
mascot.
I don't
Yeah,
know if I
but-
like that.
Don't worry, like, it looks better later.
No, it doesn't.
I sure
It
hope so.
does
It'd be hard to
not.
look worse. I
It
guess
looks slightly better later.
No!
I guess detective.
It looks more
Oh no!
cohesive.
Do they actually have like a person in a mascot suit?
Hey!
Gumshoe in a mascot suit.
Thanks for coming down, pal.
About 5 to 10 years.
Detective Gumshoe.
Well, we just finished the meeting, for better or worse.
I get the feeling we're in for some bad news. Do you know anything about the victim yet?
No, still can't ID him.
Has Mr. Edgeworth said anything?
Not a word.
So how did the meeting go?
I can't tell you, pal. You're a lawyer.
True.
You know, I don't know what to believe anymore. Sure, Mr. Edgeworth's human like you or me. Still, I get a feeling if he'd done something wrong, he wouldn't go hiding it. It's just the kind of guy he is. Why can't anyone else see that?
So they think that Mr. Edgeworth did it.
Well, the trial's starting tomorrow as scheduled.
I see.
Hey, in the end, you did tell us about the meeting.
Don't go telling anyone else, pal.
Yes, sir.
And do me a favor. Stand by Mr. Edgeworth. He needs help, and you're the ones to help him. I'm sure he's got some reason why he won't talk to us.
Thanks, Detective Gumshoe.
Why were you crying?
Yeah, I know.
Because he yelled at us. Detective Gumshoe.
What? No.
Come you trust Mr. Edgeworth so much?
Well, I think that was obvious. We got a strong working relationship, us two. We trust each other, and that's how it works.
Does
You
he
trust a lawyer?
He trusts a prosecutor.
He trusts Edgeworth. The end.
Who is a
Edgeworth
lawyer?
trusts him.
A working relationship?
No. Play the music.
Love it.
See.
Slurp just chiming in real quick.
See, Mr. Edgeworth always gets his defendants declared guilty every time. Yeah, his methods might be a little extreme at times, but there's a reason. He trusts our investigation, see? He trusts us to get the right man. That's why I work extra hard, pal. We gotta earn that trust he places in us.
I see.
Mr. Edgeworth is a man you can trust. And you have my word on that.
Why does this sound like a pitch for somebody running for government?
I'll be back real quick.
I was wondering, did you ever get that autopsy report?
Oh, that? Yeah, I made a copy for you.
Is it outdated? Thank you. Huh?
Can you show me that photo of the victim? That face.
Someone you know?
I don't know. I just have this feeling that I met him somewhere a long time ago.
I'm sure it's nothing.
It's the Fey blood.
I want to go out on a limb here and say that if Maya feels like she knows the guy, would Mia probably know?
Yeah, let's just summon a better lawyer to figure it out.
Don't need to summon her. We got all of her notes.
Lana, jump scare.
Hey, you summoned me.
Oh God!
Lana!
Wait up a sec. We got bingo.
Bingo?
It was his name-o.
The dog.
My automatic camera took 2 pictures last night.
Hey.
This is them. Take a look.
Yeah! Oh. Wait.
Uh-oh. See? He's shooting him with that pistol.
Looks like that, yes.
But you can't really tell who that is shooting.
Yeah, well, there was enough fog out there last night to strangle a bullfrog.
Oh, what? Dude,
You know-
what?
You
now?
know.
You know,
But you
You
know.
heard the saying, the fog is thick as pea soup, right?
Yeah, but it doesn't reach out and strangle you. It chokes you if you drink pea soup.
yeah, it does.
What the heck? Lana, what kind of fog you been chilling in? That ain't how that works.
Country.
Where I come from.
Seeing these photos reminded me of something.
What?
Saw the murder happen. I'm a witness.
What? How did you forget that?
Are you serious?
Cool.
How do you forget? Never mind. Look who shared the brain cell with Phoenix this time.
It's
Y'all reckon
nice
I
job.
should tell the cop?
I reckon no!
What's that? Now, don't y'all think y'all can pull one over on me just because you speak the lingo? I know enough. I know enough to know that when you see a murder, you best tell the cops. It's my obligation as a citizen. Hey, so I'm off to talk to the cops.
Why did she ask?
Y'all can have this photo.
It was a rhetorical
Later.
question.
So she's a mandated reporter.
Well, wait, Lana!
What? Can't y'all see I'm kind of busy?
I need your silence, kills her.
Just
Wow.
let's hear the map to the police station. You're going the wrong way.
Tell us what you saw too, please.
Nice try, honey, but I wasn't born yesterday. I'm a witness, and that means I'm on the side of justice, and that means the cops.
Honey.
Honey.
No.
Well, you got a lot of pride. I'd sooner eat the south side of a northbound skunk than tell you. Ew.
Ew.
What? Please don't do that.
That's nasty.
And it's
Don't
an
let it
actual
get-
euphemism down here.
Yeah. Don't let it get your skivvies in a bunch. Friends today, enemies tomorrow.
We're
I'll kill you.
enemies.
I'll kill you.
Mother.
Or was that the other way around? No matter, I'm gone. Hey, maybe they'll let me do some testifying. Hot darn.
Hot diggity
Should-
dog.
Should be tattle on her because she's in a no camping zone.
Oh, I hope so.
She left. She left.
That's the thing, she's already implicating herself by revealing she has this information.
Yeah. Well, that's one more witness. What do we do now, Nick?
Well, if she saw something, there's not much we can do about it. I'm glad I said this internally. The question is, what exactly did she see? Guess we'll find out in the trial
Everything.
tomorrow.
She's just staring at him, hoping that he'll answer, and he doesn't say anything.
Open mouth, insert foot.
Christmas, Gore Lake Public Beach.
Looks like the police have given up their interviewing.
I think this is Slurp.
I think so as well.
Hey. Oh God, what is that?
Santa!
Santa! He did it!
Jump scares!
It's the murderer!
Nick, I think Santa's mad at you.
Long time no see, Nick.
Nick, you know Santa? Wow, Nick and Saint Nick. Hey, I see the connection.
Don't be ridiculous!
Dude, it's here.
Is that Harry Butts?
Larry.
Larry!
Sorry. I've only seen his name as Harry from 2 other characters.
Harry Butt.
And the judge.
What are you doing
Because
here?
everybody keeps forgetting his name.
Isn't it obvious, Nick? I'm working my day job. I sell samurai dogs. Want one? Gotta get money for dates. You know, my girl
Beyonce.
Beyonce.
Beyonce?
Technically,
Beyonce deserves the
Beyonce.
best.
Beyonce? Oh, another model, I hope. He has a different girl every game. Every case.
How?
Beyonce's a fine, fine woman, Nick.
Look, if Larry can get girls, it gives hope to the rest.
But he is
people
what is
know.
commonly known as a sucker.
It was her idea that I wear this costume. She was all, you go, girlfriend, you know? She bought this costume for me.
That's great, Larry.
Oh, a Santa costume. She must be really nice.
Oh, cute. Nick, who's she? She's not your...
Not
Underage.
my 17.
Underaged.
So, yeah,
Underage.
And, yeah, I think, Phoenix
5
is...
years apart.
Is 24. And Larry's what would be also be 24.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because they were in school together.
yeah, well, he's 23.
Oh, 23.
What?
They're close enough in age.
I'm
like, they
surprised
were
he
in the
wasn't
same
held
grade.
back. Anyway. Not my what? No, she's not!
Maya
That
Faye.
does not help.
Yeah, that doesn't help.
Emma, the little sister.
Sister? Wow, Nick, must be tough. Working 9 to 5, having to take care of a little sister.
Oh, I'm not Nick's sister. I'm my older sister's little sister.
That's kind of how it
I mean-
works, yes.
Say Mia's name.
Huh, sounds great.
Don't worry, Maya, he's not listening. Hey, Larry. There was a murder here last night. And since you work here, have you heard anything?
Since you
Nick.
were also accused of murder.
You're wasting your time. Last night was Christmas Eve.
Yippee.
He was with Beyonce, obviously. He wouldn't have been standing out here in the cold.
Beyonce?
I think what you just said caught him off guard, Maya.
It's just, Beyonce's not in town right now. She's from a different school. She's in Hawaii on a photo shoot.
A model. I knew it. Well, anyway, there was a murder here on the lake. The trial's tomorrow.
Neat.
On to that. A man is dead.
The defendant is Edgeworth. Miles Edgeworth.
Nick? Why would Larry know Edgeworth?
Nick! You don't mean that Mile Edgeworth? Old Edgy? Old Edgy Wedgy?
Yeah, he's a murder suspect.
Oh, whoa, murder?
You know Mr. Edgeworth, Larry?
Of course. Edgy was in the same class as us in grade school.
What?
Well, first we're going to talk about
I
samurai
agree.
dogs.
Tell me about the dogs.
Maya getting lore from Larry.
Huh? Oh, you mean the samurai dogs?
Oh, why are they samurai dogs? I mean, they kind of look gourd-shaped.
Originally, they were guard dogs, you know? Like, guard dogs?
Oh, that's good.
Ouch.
The samurai thing was Kiance's idea. Oh, she's my woman, you know? Not to brag or anything. She was all, change the name of, and you go, girlfriend. She made me that banner. Man, the kids can't get enough of these samurai dogs.
I'm also sure this is copyright infringement.
Something about that just seems
Look,
wrong.
obviously, the only law that's out here is, you know, as long as you don't kill somebody, apparently you can just do whatever the hell you want.
Including perjury.
Yeah.
Especially
Yippee!
perjury.
I mean, guess what? We're getting a ton of customers here at the lake. What with the big news?
The murder.
The big news?
Yeah, Gordy.
Gordy?
Okay, you guys want to hear about Edgeworth or Gordy?
Gordy.
Gordy's much more important.
Then we can get back to the serious topic.
What's Gordy?
Huh? You mean you don't know?
I was at the fire station.
It's here, in this very lake, a giant, mysterious monster, Gordy.
A monster?
Yeah. Check it out. This is an article from yesterday's newspaper. It's a photo.
Oh, it's really real.
Hey,
It looks like a hand puppet.
It does. Nick, a monster, a real monster.
Yeah, it's probably just a log or something, right? Hey, there's a quote here from the person who took the photo. Huh, what's this? I set the camera to automatic, and when we got into frame, I heard a loud bang, like an explosion, followed by the sound of something slipping into the water.
Wish I could have seen it. The
What?
murder?
Why would there
No,
be the
the
sound of
monster.
an explosion?
I
Larry.
sound like a
Could I borrow this article from you?
Sure, no problem. That'll be $1 million.
Bro, you didn't even pay us for our case that we did for you.
Yeah, you know, when we
1
saved your
million?
life!
1 million yen.
Grow up, Larry. I just steal it.
Snatched
We just
it.
skipped the Edgeworth dialogue. So, Mr. Edgeworth was your classmate, Larry?
Him and I used to hang out all the time.
Wow, I never knew.
Don't get me wrong, he's always been kind of a stick in the mud. Studying all the time, trying to be like father.
Like his father?
Yeah, Edgy's pop was a famous defense lawyer back in the day.
Wow. Wait. You said defense lawyer?
Yeah,
Wait a second. But Mr. Edgeworth is a prosecuting attorney.
he's got a proboscis on his knee.
No, he's a prosecuting attorney. That's like the total opposite of a defense lawyer.
Huh? Go figure. Here we used to talk about defending the weak, who were unable to defend themselves. Man, he used to go on and on about man's duty to society and all that. What a bore. I wonder what changed his mind, though. Elevators. Do you know Nick?
Oh, yeah, that's true.
I don't mind.
We don't know in-game yet.
No, but I'm just leaving it at that. We don't have to elaborate.
We should steal her stuff. She's not there. We can steal her stuff.
Oh my goodness.
Look, it's not murder. We can do it.
Christmas. Deplete police department. Criminal affairs.
Not a gumshoe in sight.
I'll be this person again.
Yep.
If you're looking for Detective Gumshoe, he's in the questioning room. Apparently, an important witness turned up. That's me.
Yep.
Oh, he'll be in there for a while.
A lot of heart. It has to be.
Uh-oh.
I wonder how many heart containers she has.
Oh.
We can
What?
examine while he's not here. We can look at everything.
Hey, is this the police department's mascot? Who wants to be the chief police?
I can. That's the Blue Badger. It was my idea. I made it. It's my mascot.
I see. How nice.
I'll get him assigned mascot of the Criminal Affairs Department if it's the last thing I do.
Good luck. Let's hope that doesn't come up again. Okay,
Smile.
nothing there. Nothing there.
I think we need to go to the law office.
Why?
The Loftus. Can I go grab a drink? Do you think I'll show up again?
Probably not if you hurry.
Okay.
What is
Run. Oh. Something's been bothering me. They have all that water at the fire department, but they were so mad when I asked them to spray
it?
me.
Get over it, Maya.
Can you show me that autopsy report once more? Hey, I remember now.
Brain blast.
That man's
Yes.
dead.
This guy. He's a lawyer that was at the office Mia worked at. I met him once when I went there to hang out with Sis.
That office? Wait, you mean Grossberg's office?
Right, that guy.
That was the last name I expected to come up. Maybe I should go talk to him, for old time's sake. Okay, I guess we didn't even go.
You think he has the penny back?
I mean, I was right, just not in the way I remembered being right.
Grossberg law offices.
This is short.
Did that go through or not?
Nope.
Barely. I heard the end of it.
Ahem.
Ah, that old familiar clearing of the throat.
Aha! Yo, me is something, are you not?
I was her understudy, yes, Phoenix Wright.
Aha! And you? Your me is something too, are you not?
His painting's still gone.
Her little sister who you refuse to defend. Yes.
You've grown. You come to look a lot like your sister, you know.
I look more like her sometimes.
It takes me back. Ah, the days of my youth. Like the scent of fresh lemon, you see?
Mr. Grossberg, sir?
Hmm? Oh yes, I beg your pardon, of course you came here to discuss something. What is it then? Something the matter?
Fresh
We
lemons.
need more lemon pledge.
Lehman.
There was a murder last night.
A murder? When is it not?
You haven't heard?
I just got up, you see.
I highly doubt that. Look, it takes a long time to put on a suit and come to the office and sit at the office. Like, you didn't just get up.
He slept in it.
Oh, God. Well, Miles Edgeworth shot someone with a pistol. I could phrase that as, like, he's accused of.
Yeah,
Edgeworth? What?
Allegedly.
allegedly.
Who did he shoot?
Well, the identity of the victim is still unknown.
This is terrible news indeed.
I guess he hadn't heard anything.
Gary's pointing out the bear statue back there.
Yeah, the salmon bear. Let's see. Mr. Grossberg, whatever happened to that painting?
Oh, yes. I do not think I shall ever be coming back home to this office. Can't exactly claim it's stolen. I suppose it's my just dessert. Old bitter desserts.
Hey, don't knock green tea matcha ice cream. It's good stuff.
When in the world happened to Robot Jones?
Strange. I feel as though I've seen this man somewhere before. Ah,
Did you remember?
Gare.
he was a lawyer. He had my little office.
How do you forget that?
That's Hammond. Robert Hammond. Richard Hammond.
Gare. Cheese?
Did you say cheese?
Mr. Hammond Cheese.
I would have went with ham and eggs.
I mean,
Oh,
considering
I see.
considering some of the names here, that's actually a
It's
pretty
not
good
the
one.
worst that it could be.
Yeah.
Yep.
And you say this is the man Miles Edgeworth shot?
Who is this Hammond guy anyway?
Mr. Hammond. Who's a defense attorney in that case?
That case?
Yes, the DL6 incident.
Oh, that's coming back. DL6. Why does that sound familiar?
It poses somewhere on the back of some photos you see. Perhaps you remember.
Yeah, I stole those. I'm sure someone mentioned it during the trial for Mia's murder.
That was the incident where the police were so at a loss they used a spirit medium.
You don't mean... Was that medium my mother?
Yes, my dear. The spirit medium, Misty Fair, your mother, contacted the spirit of the victim. But the case was a loss. No conviction was made.
That had to suck, like being brought back to life and just going like, so who killed him? Them! They did it! We don't believe you. Ah! Sent back.
The L6 incident, yes. Happened 15 years ago. Very strange case indeed.
They never caught the
They
criminal,
never
right?
caught the criminal. Oh, that was you.
Yeah.
Correct. Misty Frey used her powers to talk to the spirit of the late victim. Her testimony led to charges being laid against one man. But Mr. Hammond won the case and the suspect was declared innocent.
Please blame my mother, calling her a fraud. You are the one who helped her out then, right, Mr. Grossenberg? No, Grossberg, sorry.
Yes, quite indeed.
Liar.
Yes, quite.
Yeah, Mr. Grossenbergington.
We all
Thank
know
you.
that you sold her out.
No, please. Don't mention it.
We don't know that yet, Isaac.
He said that in the red-white case.
He did?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought that was during this case. Whatever.
That's the
DL6.
reason Red White has his picture now.
Ah, right. Never thought I'd hear that name again.
But wait. What does that case have anything to do with Mr. Edgeworth?
Miss everything to do with Mr. Edgeworth, my dear. The victim in the DL6 incident was none other than his father, Gregory Edgeworth.
His father?
If you want to know more, you should ask him yourself. Show him this. I'm sure he'll talk to you.
Wait, we can't show people's profiles. This is a photograph of my mother.
Unless it's just the photo. And
Yeah, it's just the photo, not the
There you
profile.
go.
Also, I never thought about this until now, but how is Edgeworth's mother doing? Is she alive?
I have no idea.
She just non-existent.
I
in
don't
the
think
background?
I don't think she's ever brought up. No.
Nor are
And
like Phoenix's parents, to be honest.
yeah, we don't know.
Or
anything about
Larry's.
his parents. Yeah, or
Well,
Larry's.
okay, let's be real. Who cares about Larry's parents?
Who's Mia's and Maya's father?
That we don't know.
Detention center visitors room, Christmas.
You know, we also don't ever hear of the judge's parents.
Oh, I have to go see my mother. And then it's just, that one old woman from SpongeBob. Chocolate. I always hated it.
What's this? I was hoping you'd gotten my message the first time.
Edgeworth, what about your defense?
Yeah. It's no concern of yours.
Oh, okay, hold on. Jittery just asked, what about the jury's parents? And I have to say, what jury?
That's
What- yeah, what
no, no,
jury?
that's
There
the
is
best
no
part,
jury.
Jittery. There is no jury in this.
That's the gallery.
They
Yeah.
they have people up there.
That's just people watching.
Guess he hasn't found
Yeah, the
anyone
court's
yet.
become a spectacle.
I'm gonna slap him with a photo. Take that!
Hope this doesn't give you
Oh.
any trauma.
Edgeworth? Edgy wedgy?
It's only been a matter of hours since you last visited.
Edgy wedgy potatoes.
Yet you've made incredible progress in your investigation. I'll admit it, I'm impressed, Wright. You were always single-minded in your work, though. Once you start on something, you always see it through, don't you?
About the DL6 incident.
Right, DL6.
And not DLC.
I didn't want you to find out about it. That is why I refused your offer to defend me. I'm sorry if it sounded like I thought you weren't up to the job. I just wanted to keep you away from DL6.
So, do you still think it would have been better for me to stay away?
I don't know. But I see no point in hiding anything from you now.
Same eyebrow thing as Gumshoe.
Very well. Ask whatever you like, and I will answer to the best of my abilities.
Alright, I believe this is the last one before it's over, and then during that to be continued, we'll end things.
Alright.
The DL6 incident was when my father died.
15 years ago.
Far before the time
Right
that...
before.
10 years before Vasquez.
No. We're retiring that.
That was a great callback. Thank you.
Thank you.
Right before my eyes. He was shot and killed, and I saw it all. My memories from that time are foggy.
Was it foggy enough to choke a bullfrog?
I suppose it's a self-defense mechanism. In any case, the suspect was arrested. A man. No, a chicken. It's pretty clear he was the only one who could have killed my father.
Chicken?
The spirit medium they used to talk to my late father said the same thing.
Well, a chicken is a featherless chicken is a man.
A featherless biped.
Yeah.
It's still a chicken.
Behold a man.
Yeah. It was an attorney by the name of Robert Hammond that cleared the suspect's name.
And Hammond is the victim in the Gourd Lake murder?
Correct.
Spirit medium. That was my mom.
What? You mean you're... It's strange. I thought that terrible incident was about to end, and now... this.
About to end?
The DL6 incident happened 15 years ago.
15 years ago.
15 years ago, on December 28th.
That's way after Christmas.
28th?
It cut out the
Statute
entirety
of
of
lim-
December.
Wow.
The statute of limitations on the case runs out in 3 days.
How convenient. The trial's 3 days.
What?
Nick, what does that mean?
When a case's statute of limitations runs out, legally the case never happened.
3 days from now, DL6 will be closed. Forever.
What happened to the suspect? The one who got off innocent?
I don't know. He disappeared from public view. Nobody knows where to. If he's still alive, he'd be about 50 years old now.
I guess I can understand why he'd go into hiding. It'd be hard to live a normal life after being a murder suspect in such a big case.
So was your father a lawyer?
He was. Gregory Edgeworth. He was quite famous at the time, apparently.
So you were sort of trying to follow in his footsteps?
Hmm.
Maya, some tact, please.
No.
I'd rather not talk about it.
No tact. More Maya.
And back to the beginning. Your attorney's badge. I can't say I really want to see one of those right now.
Oh, okay, not yet.
Oh. I'm sorry. I can't think of anything I want to say about that. What the hell? That, I guess? Who would have thought there'd be a photo?
Edgeworth, did you shoot him?
What do you think, Wright?
I don't think you're the kind to point a gun at anyone, no.
Oh, you didn't shoot him.
No, I didn't. It wasn't me. Right. It pains me to ask you this now.
I know. You want us to defend you.
Yes. Will you?
Yes!
Of course we won't. What do you mean?
Loser.
Who
Get
could have
jailed.
guessed this day would come?
Not me.
This is my chance to finally pay you back and ruin you. I mean, help you.
Pay him back?
Pay me back? For what? I don't remember ever doing anything for you.
Never mind. I guess you don't really need to know.
Sounds
Huh.
vaguely like a threat for some reason.
My letter of request. Please give it to Detective Gumshoe.
Yay! Well, I guess we should. Well, what's that?
Earthquake? Nick? It's a big one. It's calming down. Ooh, that was scary.
Huh? Where's Edgeworth?
He booked it. He's on the floor, in a ball, shivering. Don't look like that, Maya. I guess he doesn't do so well with earthquakes.
Thank
I've
you.
heard of
for
running,
that.
but curling up in a ball? And then there's that guard over there just going like, yep, that's normal.
Shoot, not the weirdest thing I've seen in here.
Another earthquake, another day.
Well, I guess we're done. Mr. Edgeworth doesn't seem like he's going to stand up anytime soon.
Can
It's an
we
attack!
check on the guy, please?
Right.
My God.
We have to get Edgeworth's letter request Detective Gumshoe. Oh, so there is still more. Let's go.
Just leave Edgeworth curled up on the floor.
That's awful. Morian.
What's going on here?
Eek! She really doesn't like people yelling at her.
Nope. What's wrong, Detective?
This wild lady comes in here just a while ago. She says she came to talk to y'all after hearing what Mr. Wright had to say. What's this all about, pal?
Lot of heart.
Why are you going around finding more witnesses? You want to give Mr. Edgeworth a death sentence, pal?
Maybe. I mean, not at all. Just, I mean, she did see something. There's nothing I can do about that. I can't go around covering up evidence.
Edgeworth does.
This isn't about him.
Trying to say something about
It literally is.
No, sir. Okay, well, we need to present this. Look what I got.
Hey, you did it, pal. Glad I waited to the last minute to file those papers. I'll rip them up and start new ones for you.
Thanks, Detective. Well, see you in court tomorrow, then.
Good luck, pal.
Wow, we just...
Hey. You guys feel that earthquake a little while back? I was worried.
Worried? Fine. I've lived out here my whole life. I'm pretty used to them by now.
Oh, I wasn't worried about you two.
Yeah, screw you.
I was worried about Mr. Edgeworth.
No, we left him shriveling and cowering in a ball. He did seem to overreact a little now that you mention it.
Yeah, well, I'm not surprised. It was a pretty big quake. I'm gonna go check on him. You two go eat and get your rest for tomorrow's trial.
So we just get 3 pieces of dialogue with that.
To be fair, I think he would have ignored us and...
Fair enough.
I wonder what it is with Mr. Edgeworth and earthquakes.
I wonder. He was never that scared of them when he was in school.
Something happened between school and his adulthood.
Impossible! But again,
It has something
really
to
only
do
got
with
to
a
know him.
certain case.
Yeah, I only really got to know him in 4th grade. He transferred to another school after that. I wonder what happened to Edgeworth.
You what?
To be continued!
Nick.
Oh, that was fun.
Yep.
Yippee.
And we're immediately starting a trial. We don't know anything about the prosecutor or anything. Let's go.
Edgeworth prosecutes himself.
Okay, but yeah, I know for a fact a lot of people here are grasping at consciousness.
Demi.
It's just Max.
So, next week, guys.
Baby's red.
Yes.
Yes.
Yep. We'll find out What is going on? And probably not much, to be honest, because this trial is kind of a long one, but woo! Hope to see you guys then.
Yay.
Yeah.